went down. This ball club from Hughesville beat Trinity, moved to the Eastern Final, and came a whisker away from playing for a state title. That is how far this Hughesville program has come under, of course, Nick Tagliaferri. For CI, the winningest coach in the area, he just keeps winning. This guy doesn't age. Ron Ensinger, one of the great coaches in Pennsylvania, and certainly the dean of coaches in our area right now. He keeps producing winners here at Loyalsock Township. It is a shootout between the two best programs in the area, and tonight they're ranked number 5 and number 6 in Pennsylvania. We're going to take a time out. This is the Rennie Road Armor All-State Insurance Game of the Week. Fairfield for Fair Deals pregame coming up next. You know, I made the switch. You should make the switch, too, when it comes to insurance. Rennie Road Armor Agency for Allstate here in Westminster Drive. Rennie, congratulations on 30-plus great years.
Thanks, Gary. We can meet everybody's insurance needs from auto, home, life to commercial. We have very, very great prices and a great discount package available right now.
Absolutely. Great discounts now. Rennie, what is that number? Best way to call you?
921 Westminster Drive at 326-6645.
The good hands people, Rennie Road Armor Agency.
Dad!
Hey, sweetheart. Good to meet you, Tim.
Likewise, sir.
Beautiful new BMW.
Beautiful, yes, but not new.
Son, I know a new car when I see one.
Yeah, but it's pre-owned.
Right. And you'll get the master suite tonight, Tim.
Looks like new, performs like new. And with a warranty for up to 6 years or 100,000 miles, it's hard to believe it's pre-owned.
Fairfield BMW, the Fairfield exit off I-180 Montoursville.
Ode to the Subway $5 footlong. For a meal both your appetite and your wallet can passionately embrace. Dig into an entire foot of fantabulous flavor for a freakishly low $5. That's 41.7 cents a delicious inch. So high five Abe Lincoln and liquidate your hunger with the massively meaty sub. Any regular footlong, just $5 each. Only at Subway restaurants. Subway, eat fresh.
This year, you're invited to celebrate life's special moments with Disney. Birthdays, anniversaries, reunions, promising new beginnings, and so much more. So join Disney Parks, where the only thing to decide is, what will you celebrate?
Celebrate you. January is Disney month at AAA Travel. AAA members receive exclusive member benefits and special savings. Call your local AAA office today. AAA Travel, the most trusted name in travel.
Rainbow Carpet, your flooring headquarters for over 20 years in Central PA, has you covered for all the new flooring designs. The Messer family will help you every step of the way with those new creative ideas. From carpeting, ceramic tile, laminate, vinyl, hardwoods, including exotic hardwoods like bamboo and Brazilian cherry. And their carpet and cleaning service and water and fire restoration is second to none. For all your flooring needs, see Tony, Mary, Anthony, and John, the Messer family at Rainbow Carpet.
Creating smiles for the people of Williamsport, Lock Haven, Wellsboro, Spring Mills, and Berwick. Lynn Orthodontics is Dr. Heaster Lynn, a board-certified orthodontist. Dr. Lynn is also certified in Invisalign. He offers free consultations, in-house financing, and low monthly payment plans. And of course, Lynn Orthodontics accepts all insurances. We'll give you a smile to be proud of. Call Lynn Orthodontics to schedule a free consultation.
And tonight we're back. Fairfield pregame show, part of this Rainy Road Armor All-State Game of the Week. The big shootout here in cable sports doesn't get any bigger than this. Number 5, Hughesville, they're 11-0. Number 6, Loyalsock, 10-0. And the other night, of course, doing the game at Lewisburg, against Lewisburg the other night, double OT, Hughesville survived that game. One thing they didn't survive, Addison Hanford tried to go with a bad hamstring, pulled up lame. First minute or two of the ball game, he pulls up lame, and he probably will not see any action at all tonight. Let's talk fast facts about tonight's game. They're brought to you by Palco Federal Credit Union. All right, babe, let's talk some fast facts. First of all, the Hanford loss big in the middle. Certainly hurt him the other night. And now you don't have him up against Isaac Biddle in the middle tonight.
Well, you hit the nail right in the head, and that's going to be a big question mark tonight is how are they going to handle Biddle? Bryce Pardo will be the big man in the middle. Bryce Pardo is a big man, but he is not as big as Biddle, and Biddle can be dangerous on the inside. My guess is what they're going to do is they're going to try to attack him and get him into foul trouble, very similar to what happened in the Williamsport game. But, you know, this is two teams that come in here, Gary, very matched up. I mean, you know, you can almost match player for player. They both have depth. It's really going to be an even game. The thing that's really going to be interesting about this game is how both of these coaches are going to approach it. And we talked to Nick Tagliaferri last week after the ball game against Lewisburg, and Nick Tagliaferri says, you know something? I'm not afraid to lose. He says, sometimes you need to lose. Sometimes you need to lose to shake things up. He says, I'm not afraid to lose. Both these coaches know that that's only true until you get to the state playoffs. And when you get to the state playoffs, then you don't want to lose. You talked about it earlier, and I think one of the themes coming into tonight's game by both of these coaches is to get their teams to relax, to say, you know something, last year, Ronnie Ensinger won both these ball games, but we got knocked out of the playoffs in the first round. Hughesville goes to the state final. Hughesville will say the same thing, only let's twist it around. They'll say, hey, last year we lost both these games, but we went on and we ended up playing in the Eastern Final of the PIAA. And I think that's going to be the theme going in, getting your team to relax, getting your team to play, and just have fun out there in the court.
Yeah, and of course, this could be the first of three, so it will not decide all that much. Bragging rights early, but you want to be there to be ready to peak toward the playoff times, and that is exactly what Hughesville did. Remember, Hughesville had those real tough losses a year ago, continue to put it behind him, and then they gelled when it was meant to be.
Right.
But Loyalsock feels maybe this is their year to take that extra step toward Hershey, or toward, I should say, Bryce Jordan Center, and a chance to win a state title. All right, let's talk about Price Optical Athlete of the Week. Southside Mounties, we hope to see him coming up on cable sports this year. Nick Coltar's having a heck of a year. Had a triple-double against Bloom. And, of course, 28 points the other night against Benton. He is a real deal. It's a South team that is 10-1.
Well, you know, Kotar is good. South Williamsport is a very good team this year and plays some good opponents. They play Millville, who was a state contender last year, and, you know, some good matchups. Hopefully we will get them on and get to see the Mounties. Haven't had them on in a while. Miss them.
Yeah, and I'll tell you, we will see the Mounties this year. I know they've got a big game, middle of February, right near the end of the season against Millville coming to South. That could be one to pencil in for cable sports. Nick Coltar, Price Optical Athlete of the Week. We're going to take a time out. We'll be back with more for the Lancer Gym tonight. Sock and the Spartans. Don't go away.
At Price Optical, we set our sights on your vision. Our focus is on providing complete quality eye care. Whether your sport is football, basketball, or baseball, stop by Price Optical for all your sports eyewear needs. Sports eyewear is a durable solution for keeping your kids' eyes safe and protected. We also have a large selection of everyday kids frames. At Price Optical, our selection is great and our service is better. After all, quality is always the best deal. Price Optical, for the finest in eyewear.
For some 70 years, Palco Federal Credit Union has served this area so well. The bottom line is trust. Palco President and CEO Tom Rachel is here. And Tom, what separates you from all the other financial institutions?
I think there's three things, Gary, quite honestly. One is our tradition. We've been in the area since 1938 serving our members from one location. Our dedication. We have employees that have been on board with us for as long as 22 years in some cases. And our service. We offer the services that financial institutions much larger than us offer. Loans, savings, checking, online banking, where you can do everything that you want to do right from the convenience of your home.
And of course, you get to know the people so well. Trust is a key when you're dealing with your great representatives here.
Absolutely. Trust is very important to us. Our loan supervisor, for instance, has been with us for 22 years. Kathy Heinzelman helped a lot of families in her career here at Palco, anywhere from a school loan to a house loan to anything in between. So trust is very important to us. Gary, another new person that we have on staff is Michelle Koch. Michelle's been with us a little bit over 2 years, has recently been named as marketing coordinator, and is doing a great job.
Well, I've been a member about 15 years, and I enjoy the friendly, convenient, and efficient way they do business. And we're pretty much on first-name basis, and I enjoy that.
It's like Cheers. When you walk in, they say, "Hi, Kathy. How are you today?" Everybody knows your name, and my family's been coming here for 30 years, and I plan on keeping the tradition alive. 30 more years.
Well, Tom, two more. The 7,500 satisfied members of Palco Federal Credit Union. You've got to really be happy about that.
Absolutely, Gary. I'm very happy about that. And we would like you to become our next satisfied member here at Palco. You visit our website or give us a call at our toll-free number that you see on the screen, and we would like you to become our next member here at Palco.
Local people, local pride. That's what Montour Home Comfort Services has been about for over 80 years now. Trained technicians with years and years of experience give you 24-hour emergency service and peace of mind. Special programs like the Comfort Club and price protection save you money over the course of your heating season. Call 1-888-MONTOUR today. That's 1-888-MONTOUR. Montour Home Comfort Services. The name you know, the company you trust.
The hot place to be before and after the big game. The Lodge, just off the Golden Strip for great food and great fun. Whether it be Friday night happy hour, Monday night football, or a night for dinner with family and friends. And check out the all-new outdoor patio, featuring the area's best baby back ribs, great steaks, their famous mile-high nachos, juicy burgers, mouth-watering wraps and pasta, and save room for dessert. And check out the special banquet area, behind sheets in the O'Connell Lodge on the Golden Strip, The Lodge.
Bye, Daddy. Wow, nice new BMW.
Thanks, but it's not new.
Not new.
No, it's pre-owned.
Look, there's a reason why you sent Jenny to the Sparrows, but honor, that begins at home.
Looks like new, performs like new. And with a warranty for up to 6 years or 100,000 miles, it's hard to believe it's pre-owned.
It's pre-owned. Sparrow's honor.
You have no honor.
Fairfield BMW, the Fairfield exit off I-180 Montoursville.
This 1991 Loyalsock graduate was a three-sport athlete, winning District 4 and West Branch Conference championships in all three sports. He was a starting goalie on the District 4 championship soccer teams. He played in the 1990 Lancer basketball team that advanced to the PIAA Eastern Finals, and in 1991 averaged 15 points per game as a starter on the PIAA Eastern semifinal basketball team. He was a 4-year starter in the Lancers boys tennis team that won 3 West Branch Conference championships. In college, he was a 4-year starter on the Lycoming College men's tennis team, advancing to the MAC Conference singles semifinals in both his junior and senior years. Who is this week's Rennie Rodarmo Allstate Insurance? Who is he and where is he now? Well, stay tuned at halftime for the answer, and we'll return with more of the Fairfield Out of Great pregame show right after this.
Really like to thank all the people in this area for making our office one of the biggest and most successful really in the Allstate Corporation. Right now we're looking, and with the 14,000 accounts, we're emphasizing the need to meet with as many clients as we can and review their coverages. 9 out of 10 times these reviews end up saving people money, not spending more. This is our option to make sure they're not spending more than they have to and they have the right coverage to meet their needs.
Good hands, people. Rennie Rodarmo Agency. For the finest detail and handcrafted jewelry, there is one name to know. Blair Brothers Goldsmiths, Oaks Plaza, East 3rd, Golden Strip in Williamsport. Let them make you an original. And remember, they are your diamond headquarters. Absolutely the best prices, bar none, on diamonds anywhere in Central PA. And of course, the finest gemstones in the world today, from sapphires to tanzanite. Now is the time to let them make you an original. Blair Brothers Goldsmiths, your diamond headquarters, Golden Strip. Welcome to the world of River Valley Transit. Today we're going to tour this entire region that River Valley serves. Your name, sir?
Ron Drury.
And today the Carl Stutz Trolley. Where do you go with all the passengers?
We take a historic view of Williamsport, Pennsylvania.
Sounds great. Let's check it out. From the Peter Herning Transportation Museum, featuring the new Pullman car, or the Hiawatha and Susquehanna State Park, River Valley covers the region. River Valley Transit, with more than 1 million riders every year, dedicated to getting you there.
Ode to the Subway $5 footlong. For a meal both your appetite and your wallet can passionately embrace. Dig into an entire foot of fantabulous flavor for a freakishly low $5. That's 41.7 cents a delicious inch. So high five Abe Lincoln and liquidate your hunger with the massively meaty sub. Any regular footlong, just $5 each. Only at Subway restaurants. Subway, eat fresh.
Hi everybody, I'm Babe Mayer. Today, sports participation requires quickness, agility, core strength, and explosive power. At the Mayer Sport Training Center, athletes develop these and many more physical skills necessary to improve sports performance and reduce sports injuries. Interested in improving quickness, agility, core strength, and explosive power? Contact me, Babe Mayer, at 322-3910. The Mayer Sport Training Center, located in Ragnar's Racquetball and Fitness Center. Call 322-3910.
Kyle!
What's up, Mom?
You went on a 29,000-mile joyride in my brand new BMW?
Mom, it's pre-owned.
But your father said it was new.
Yeah, new as in you didn't have it before.
Looks like new, performs like new. And with a warranty for up to 6 years or 100,000 miles, it's hard to believe it's pre-owned.
Wait till your father hears about this.
He knows all about it.
Fairfield BMW, the Fairfield exit off I-180 Montoursville.
Once again, we're back. Fairfield Auto Group pregame show from Sock tonight. Shootout number 5 against number 6. Spartans against the Lancers, both undefeated coming in. Hey, Bear, we're ready for the Rainbow Carpet Keys tonight's ball game. A lot of things you can talk about. All right, let's talk about what you think. What are the keys?
Well, I think there's 2 keys to this ball game. I think that Hughesville is the team you got to take a look at and see what they're going to do. And I think what they're going to do is they're going to crash the Mords with the out front people and try to get rebounds away from Biddle. And I think in the process of doing that, if Biddle gets rebounds, he needs a good outlet pass, and Loyalsock needs to get a fast break going and beat the defense back down court. I think that's going to be a key for them. I think for Hughesville, it's going to be interesting. Nick Tagg is a man-to-man coach. He likes to go out. He likes the fast-paced game, likes to lock them up. But Loyalsock has had trouble shooting from the perimeter. And if I were the coach, I would go into that zone and I would make them shoot from the perimeter and make something from outside before I came out of it and try to keep this game a perimeter game for the Loyalsock Lancers.
And, of course, with Addison Hanford injured, probably won't see him at all tonight. Had that re-injured hamstring against Lewisburg the other night. If Loyalsock scouted Lewisburg and saw it on TV, which I know they have, they know that Lewisburg went 2-3 zone against Hughesville. Spartans were cold and had trouble without Hanford in the middle to get it inside. You've got Bryce Pardo, who's normally that other guy inside with Hanford. Hanford, more of a force, plays well against his own, and I think you're going to go 2-3 against them. Both like to run, both like transition. It's going to be a chess match, no question. All right, those are some of the Rainbow Carpet keys to tonight's ball game. We're going to talk to the coaches. We'll see what they have to say. Will they give up much info? It's going to be Nick Tagliaferri and CI Ron Insinger coming up next as our Cable Sports Game of the Week, brought to you by Rennie Rodarmo Allstate Insurance, continues from Loyalsock. Don't go away.
We're up here at Gary Chrisman's. We're going to take a look at a beautiful glass backsplash. We incorporated some stainless steel just to bring the appliances together, and we're going to show you a lot of neat ways to bring color into your home. Another way to incorporate glass with ceramic tile. We do everything from facelifts to full remodels. And now here's my dad to show you some more products.
We're here at the Thompsons, and here's an example of one of my favorite exotic hardwood floors. It's called amendium. It's from South America, and as you can see, it's beautiful. With professional installations such as ours, you'll love it too.
Rainbow Carpet, not just an average flooring store. They do complete remodels, and they feature the hottest new products and design tips with 20-plus years experience. Rainbow, bringing your dreams home to you.
Wouldn't you just love to get away from this cold, dreary weather and relax on a sunny Caribbean beach right now? Well, AAA Travel can get you there with the largest selection of resorts and all-inclusive packages at the most competitive rates around. We offer all the most sought-after destinations: the Bahamas, Virgin Islands, Cancun, Jamaica, and more at prices that fit most any budget. Don't travel with strangers, travel with someone you trust. Call your nearest AAA Travel professional today or visit AAA.com for the widest selection of Caribbean vacations at the most competitive prices.
Palco Federal Credit Union has been a tradition in our area for nearly 30 years. Tom, Rachel, tell me why you're different than all the other financial institutions.
Gary, we're owned by our members. Not everyone is eligible to be a member of the credit union. I ask that you visit our website or give us a call on our 800 line to see if you're eligible to join.
Tom, what are the services that you have to offer?
Gary, we offer everything that you can possibly want. We have checking, savings, loans, home line, our online banking, where you can do everything from the convenience of your home. We would like you to be our next member at Palco.
You know, you talk about the good hands people, you talk about Rennie Road Armel Agency, but Rennie, all these years, it's all about service for you guys.
Absolutely, Gary. Insurance is one of these things you want to know when you have a need that they're going to be there for you. We have the best hours in the area, 6 days a week and 24-hour-a-day service. Our philosophy is whenever you need us, we'll be there.
Absolutely. Rennie Road Armel Agency. Rennie, what's that number?
326-6645.
Get covered. Rennie Road Armel Agency.
Local people, local pride. That's what Montour Home Comfort Services has been about for over 80 years now. Trained technicians with years and years of experience give you 24-hour emergency service and peace of mind. Special programs like the Comfort Club and price protection save you money over the course of your heating season. Call 1-888-MONTOUR today. That's 1-888-MONTOUR. Montour Home Comfort Services. The name you know, the company you trust.
And once again, the official car dealership of the Cable Sports Game of the Week, Fairfield for fair deals. Fairfield Auto Group here at the Auto Mall in Toursville. Rick Quigley, first of all, congratulations on another incredible year. 2010s are flying off this lot.
Thanks, Gary. It has been another record-setting year here. We have 12 franchises and 6 locations. And really, it's very convenient for the customer to come and buy new and used cars. We've got a lot of certified pre-owned, and it makes a difference when shopping for a car.
And something about these 2010s, great variety from dealership to dealership. Great-looking cars, many with incredible gas mileage.
Great gas mileage, great interest rates, a lot of things, a lot of benefits for the customer to buy a car, and it's certainly paying off for the customer this year.
And pre-owned cars, you've got hundreds all over Central PA.
We always stock over 1,000 new and used cars in stock, and to be honest with you, it's been hard to keep them in stock.
Rick Quigley, once again, congratulations on another great year, and thanks for being back with the Game of the Week.
Thanks, Gary. Our pleasure.
Fairfield for fair deals here at the Auto Mall in Toursville. We are back. The doors have been closed for a long time. You can't get any more in here, and this is one of the smaller gyms in the area. So you better be here early. I think people are here like 3, 4 o'clock just to get in this gym tonight. 2 undefeated teams as we do our rivals coaches update. We'll talk to the coaches, get it firsthand from them. CI's been doing it a lot of years, but CI, I got to ask you this question. Over the years, do you ever remember 2 undefeated teams from this backyard ever ranked this high going head-to-head in a game like this?
No, I really can't, Gary. And it speaks volumes for the District 4. And, believe it or not, the area has become a hotbed for good basketball.
Absolutely. All right, here you go. You've seen these guys in the past. Last year, beat them in the District 4 title, beat them 2 out of 3. Let's talk about this year. You know them well. Let's talk keys to the game.
Well, first of all, Hughesville does a lot of little things that most spectators don't notice on the court. They're well coached. They're fundamentally sound, and we're going to have to be more sound than they are. We have to box out. We have to, in our traps, we're going to have to put the clampers on them. When we're rebounding, we've got to put the meat hooks on them. The little things that that go unnoticed, that we're going to have to do it a little bit better, a little bit faster than Hughesville.
You do want to run, right? Or will we see you ever go zone to try to get them in a spot with Hanford out of there?
Well, you'll probably see a variety of things from us. The tempo of the game will dictate actually what we do. If we're struggling man and we get some people in foul trouble, we'll probably throw a zone at them, and vice versa. If we start out in a zone, which may happen, we haven't decided that yet, then let the cards fall where they may.
CI Ron Ensinger, boy, he's been through many of these games coming in tonight. On the other side, Nick Tagliaferri has done an amazing job, one of the great young coaches in the state of Pennsylvania. Over the years, winning the district titles, turning Hughesville into a basketball town. The other night, Hughesville playing Lewisburg in the Game of the Week on Friday night. Didn't play particularly well. That's easy for me to say. However, Babe Mayor, when you get into a game like that, you don't play well, but you find a way to win. It shows a lot of character.
Yeah, we definitely didn't play our best. Didn't play the way that we're accustomed to playing. It was actually one of the worst games Probably the worst game we played all year. We had some individuals play pretty poorly, but in the end, character's measured by wins like that. And Addison's a big person to not having a game for us, and Brian Gurney wasn't his typical self, and some other guys weren't either, and we were able to come away with a win against a quality team who played really well.
Addison Hanford tonight. Status doesn't look like he'll play?
No, he won't be dressing. We weren't going to dress him on Friday, but he got through practice pretty good on Thursday, so we figured we'd give it a shot. And, the worst thing happened for us. He's too important to our team and too big of a presence on both ends to risk him. We're going to make sure he's 100% before he even comes back, and we still have Dylan and Andy out, so we have some young guys who are going to step in underneath and do the job.
You know these guys so well. Keys to the game, what do you have to do to win?
We have to do a good job limiting their easy baskets, be strong with the ball, and we got to come out and be aggressive and attack from the perimeter. And we also got to do a job on the boards, and that's a key for us every single night. To be able to do that stuff, it'll give us a chance to be in the game.
You guys like to run, I know. The other night, Hughesville or Lewisburg's zone upset you.
Yeah, we look like we never played against zone before, which isn't the case. We're normally a very good team against zone. And they kind of controlled the pace, and they kind of took us out of the things that we like to do early in our offense. And credit to them for that, but I don't know if it was Ag going down earlier or whatever it was. We addressed some of those things in practice, and I look for us to get back to what we're capable of doing against the zone. But yeah, they controlled the pace, and that was one thing that we talked about. We got to be able to control the pace in games if we're going to be successful.
No doubt, two of the great coaches in Pennsylvania, the great veteran coach and the great younger coach that is making his way right up the charts in a hurry in Hughesville. CI versus TAG. And two teams that have great tradition, and what a backyard rivalry this has become. Hughesville and Loyalsock, Babe Mary, it's going to be a lot of fun.
Guys, no doubt about it, Gary. In the playoffs, something you said earlier, the last time we saw both these teams, they did not play the best that they're capable of playing. Could be a different story here tonight. This is a big one.
Should be a shootout. Get ready. Rennie Road Armor All-State Insurance Game of the Week. We'll be back with the opening tip-off, lineups, and more. Don't go away. When it comes to great food, great fun, my favorite place, Rival Sports Bar Grill in River Avenue. And Dale, congratulations on another huge year.
Thanks, Gary. We work really hard on being good here. And I know, Gary, your favorite is a steak salad.
What would give you that idea? Since I have it every time, boy, great with black diamond steak. Now, Monday night I love, too, is Mexican night. That's big, but wings night is the biggest night of the week.
Yeah, Gary, we have 8 different flavors of wings, and we really pack them in.
Thursday night, you pack them in, too. Karaoke with Brian Barkley, Italian food. Friday kicks off the weekend, and that's great, too.
Yeah, Gary, we have fish that we bread ourselves, homemade macaroni and cheese, and, we have a lot of kids and family that come in.
They love the Sundays, too, that Leanne makes. They're homemade. Congratulations, and best of luck for another huge year.
Thanks, Gary.
Rival Sports Bar and Grill, River Avenue.
At Price Optical, we set our sights on your vision. Our focus is on providing complete quality eye care. Whether your sport is football, basketball, or baseball, stop by Price Optical for all your sports eyewear needs. Sports eyewear is a durable solution for keeping your kids' eyes safe and protected. We also have a large selection of everyday kids' frames. At Price Optical, our selection is great and our service is better. After all, quality is always the best deal. Price Optical for the finest in eyewear.
Creating smiles for the people of Williamsport, Lock Haven, Wellsboro, Spring Mills, and Berwick. Lynn Orthodontics is Dr. Heaster Lynn, a board-certified orthodontist. Dr. Lynn is also certified in Invisalign. He offers free consultations, in-house financing, and low monthly payment plans. And of course, Lynn Orthodontics accepts all insurances. We'll give you a smile to be proud of. Call Lynn Orthodontics to schedule a free consultation.
For the finest detail and handcrafted jewelry, there is one name to know. Blair Brothers Goldsmiths, Oaks Plaza, East 3rd, Golden Strip in Williamsport. Let them make you an original. And remember, they are your diamond headquarters. Absolutely the best prices, bar none, on diamonds anywhere in Central PA. And of course, the finest gemstones in the world today, from sapphires to tanzanite. Now is the time to let them make you an original. Blair Brothers Goldsmiths, your diamond headquarters, Golden Strip. You know, Randy, a lot of years doing this, 30-plus years in the business, and really your success has come down to Allstate and great relationships with your clients.
That's true, Gary. It's great to have a good company behind you, and in the 30 years, we've grown from 0 policies to almost 14,000. The people, we've had some great clients and have made some great friends and relationships.
And the great thing about it, you guys are accessible all the time. I know. Now, tell me, give me an example. People have called you Christmas morning, late at night, middle of the night, your sons, everybody in the staff. When they have a problem, you are there for them.
We've had Christmas morning at 6 o'clock already, a total house fire. And we managed to get the man in a hotel and help him get situated within a couple hours. We have probably the most flexible working hours in the area, 8:30 in the morning till 8 at night, Monday through Thursday, Friday till 6, and Saturday 9 to 1, and 24-hour live service. They can talk to a representative at any time, night or day, 7 days a week.
And great coverage. You make sure your people are covered, but also multiple discounts. You've got a lot of discounts where you can actually save some people real money.
Oh, well, we've become so competitive. We've had the month of July, we wrote over 200 policies, which is a fantastic number for any agency. And we have some brand new discounts based on EB billing over the system and everything. Everything's moving in a good direction for us right now.
You guys have had a heck of a run, and you're just building, and covering this entire area of Central PA.
Oh, yeah. We have people from Pittsburgh to Philly. I mean, the bulk of our business is sure in Central PA. The Shamokin area where I'm from originally, we have a lot of clients in that area. Anywhere in the state, we have the offices in Mansfield and Pennsdale as well.
102.7 KISS FM, Central PA's home of big hits. 102.7 KISS FM with Kelly Clarkson, Nickelback, John Mayer. 102.7 KISS FM with Christina Aguilera, Bon Jovi, Rob Thomas. 102.7 KISS FM, Central PA's home for big fun weekday mornings on the Chrisman Morning Show with Gary, Gail, and Rod the Boy. It's Central PA's most listened to radio station. 102.7 KISS FM.
What a night, what an atmosphere. Jam-packed it's been for hours. As Hughesville being introduced, you've got the likes of Brett Deal, Greg Taggart, Torrin Jeffries, Bryce Pardo, and, of course, Brian Gurney, the leader with 17 points a game, who sealed it the other night against Lewisburg with a deep three, and then came back to hit 2 free throws as they hung on to win their 11th 54-53 in double OT. Subway starting lineups of the ball game as you see them. We'll go to the floor now and take a look at Loyalsock coming out. You've got Mike Kinney, Sharif Jones, the rest of the gang on this starting lineup tonight. Of course, you have Frank Pagana, Isaac Biddle, and Steven Stopper. That is how they're going to line up for this big ball game tonight.
And both these teams we talked about in the pregame show did not play well in the last game we watched them play. Loyalsock Lancers against Williamsport did not play a good game, all right, but good teams know how to win at the end of the ball game. They came up with a win. The Hughesville Spartans, same thing against Lewisburg, which you just talked about, Gary Chrisman. They did not play a good game, but at the end of the game found a way to win. Which team finds a way to win tonight's question?
Well, it's exciting. Number 5 against number 6 in the state of Pennsylvania. This is a Hughesville team 11-0. And a club that came a whisker away from playing for a state title, losing the Eastern Final Imatep Charter. A ball club, by the way, that is ranked number 1 in the state. All right, Biddle and Pardo, handled by Stopper and the Lancers. Here comes Ellison Love, baseline to the right side. Too far back. Stopper to Love again. Going to be some banging around as Hughesville comes out in the 2-3 zone. Biddle. And he hits over Pardo. He's a force inside for the big guy.
Now, you look for Ronnie Ensinger. He's going to have his Lancers pushing that ball into the paint, just as he did right there, getting the bad matchup between Biddle and Pardo.
Lancers come out man-to-man. You could see zone, depending what happens. They want to come out and run, as do the Spartans. These teams are both outstanding in transition. Free, Deal, missed the shot, is going to be fouled and backed into by Steven Stopper. And a shot at a 2-shot foul. That was a nice play, working the man free underneath, but Deal came up short.
Deal had a chance of making that shot and missed the shot. Stopper stepped in and hit him with the body on the way back down. He'll shoot 2, but could be a 3-point play if he'd hit that basket.
Runs the floor well, solid defender. A pleasant surprise for a ball club that has had a bunch of injuries inside.
Brett Deal, only a junior. And you're right, really a big surprise to this ball club, and he's going to be big tonight with the absence of Hanford.
Adam Hanford, he misses both, or one, the last one, 2-1 ball game. They lost to Dylan Lesher, who should be back. He's a junior forward toward the end of the regular season. Andy Laitcher out for the season, injured in football. Stopper, guarded by Gurney, kicked out of bounds. It goes back to Sock with a 2-1 lead.
Stopper will bring it in at the baseline. Look again for Biddle.
Stopper out to Ellison Love. Premier point guard the area. Off the screen. Kicks it out to Jones. Frank Pagano had 17 the other night. Pulls up, jumps short. Follow, rebound. Biddle puts it up short, and Deal pulls down the Carroll. And here come the Spartans.
Good play by Deal. Got a piece of that ball on the shot, and then got the rebound.
Jeffries on that right wing. Head of the circle, they come to Taggart. 2-1 ball game. Hughesville 11-0, Sock 10-0. Taggart shot short. Again, a hustle rebound. Here come the Lancers. Big crowd on hand tonight in this place. The door's been locked since about 5:30, 5:20 tonight. On the dribble, won't go. Too hard. Here comes Gurney. Loyalsock, a great job getting back on defense. 6:10 to play first period. Gurney turns for three. They were struggled from the three-point area last week against Lewisburg. Tie up, and Hughesville gets it back.
You know, there's no doubt about it. The Hughesville senior guards have got to step up, and they've got to hit from the perimeter if they're going to be in this ball game. They can't have a repeat of what they had against Lewisburg. They're too mismatched in the paint.
Taggart on that inbound play. Watching Wednesday at 7, 5-second call. Great defense.
Great
Good
defense.
job by Jones, and Pagano denying the inbound pass. And a great defensive play down in there.
Dick Tagliaferri's got to be a little concerned with the movement of his players out on the floor. Nobody moved to help that entry pass in from the baseline.
Replays Wednesday at 7, Thursday at 7 here on Comcast 70. Jones kicks it back to Stopper. Gurney guards him. Mixing up the defense now. They're man. They were in the zone the last time out. Gurney on Stopper. Biddle against Pardo. Baseline. They're going to try to double the ball. Back to Jones, who drives and hits. Big bucket, Sharif Jones.
Good job by Jones. Loyalsock Lancers are attacking the basket. I thought they would set up and just work Biddle on the inside. They're not.
Gurney the kick back. Steal. Stolen back by Jeffries, whose shot would not go up and in. Kicked out of bounds. It will come back. And it will come back. That was Taggart, by the way. The ball's going to come back to the green and white.
Jones got a piece of the ball, and that pass knocked it out of bounds.
Cody Butler is going to check into the ball game.
Impressive defense by the Lancers. They are really hustling, really in the face of the Hughesville Spartans.
4-1 score in the game. Gurney guarded by Ellison Love. What a battle that's going to be. Out high is Pardo. Made first team All-State at tight end in football. Taggart kicks it. Butler, who came off a football injury, to rejoin the team and give him inside depth for Nick Tagg's ball club. Jeffries. Taggart, Jones on him. Good job of switching. Shot won't go from downtown by Jeffries. Here comes Isaac. Nearly traveled. Mike Kinney in the game. Kicks it back to Biddle. Biddle is going to travel. Guarded by Pardo, they turn it over. In a low-scoring early first period, 4-1, Sock leads by 3.
On the floor, it's a good matchup. I mean, Pardo can hold his own on the floor, but once you go airborne, Biddle has the advantage. He can get up over the top, as you saw in that last shot.
And Tyler Bogacek is in the ball game also right now. Sock getting some guys in. Butler, baseline, Taggart, had it rejected, and a great block inside by Mike Kinney. Kinney got up and rejected the shot. You see the athleticism of that outstanding football and now basketball player for the Lancers, who was one of their incredible spots defensively for that team this year. And there's going to be a foul. Here's a replay look at the block a moment ago.
All right, here it is. Now what they're going to go is they're going to run the baseline. You're going to watch Jeffries comes in, gets a good baseline pass in. But as he goes up, he gets it blocked away. And as you said, Kinney is a good athlete. Boy, I tell you what, he looks as good out here on the basketball floor, and you can see why he's such a good football player.
He's just getting in shape for next year.
Boy, great linebacker.
4-1 game. Hughesville needs a bucket. Pardo, kick back Gurney. Jordan Holmes into the game, who ignited the team. Couple of deep threes the other night. He's the ultimate sixth man in his career at Hughesville, but that's where you want him. He just explodes off the bench. There's a bump, a whistle, foul against Steven Stopp, who did not like the call on the push against Bryce Pardo.
Bryce Pardo ended up on the floor going the opposite way. I think Stopper felt that he was backing into him, and that's when he pushed off. But, you know, it's one of those situations. It's often the second guy that commits the foul that gets the call, and that time it happened to Steven Stopper. He'll sit down.
Team foul number 3 against Sock, none against the Spartans. Gurney. Taggart head of the circle for 3, and he ties the game at 4-4.
That's what I was talking about. Those senior guards, Taggart out front along with Gurney, have got to hit from the perimeter to keep this game honest.
Now Ellison Love in the man-to-man against Taggart. Good battle there. Up the lane. Biddle. Boy, made it look easy. Great feed by Ellison Love to Isaac Biddle, who could eat him up all night if they don't get some D on him.
When Ellison Love penetrates, he can dish the ball off just like he did there, as well as he can shoot.
Cody Butler, Taggart again. Taggart lost the handle, no call. Stolen by Ellison Love. Here comes Pagana. Frankie's going to go to the hole and have it rejected by Butler. Out of bounds. Good defensive play by Cody. But I like the move by Pagana that time, aggressively taking it down and trying to take it to the Spartans early in this game.
I'll tell you what, both these teams are playing very aggressive ball. That time it was a nice play by Pagana.
Ellison Love head of the circle, 3:23 to play. The steal by Holmes. Lead pass kicked away by Kinney. And Butler picks up the loose ball. Boy, I tell you, good defense side. Here comes Ellison Love looking for Isaac. Gives it back to him for 2. Ready, playing transition. That's CI basketball.
And another great assist by Love. He has good eyes, finds the man.
Here comes Gurney. Beautiful play up the lane. Little jump step to the hole that cut it to 2-8-6.
Nice move by Gurney. Good first step. Beat his man on the first step. There was nobody there.
With Addison Hanford out of there, they're going to have to do a lot of help with Pardo in the middle. They've got Butler in there to do that, and Gurney cheating off now. As now they're playing some matchup off that man-to-man principles, but they're going into that sagging zone in places where they can double the ball and match up and try to fool the Lancers into passing it to a spot where a man will step in defensively and make that steal. But they went into a straight 2-3 early man-to-man, but now they're trying to double that ball as it gets down inside.
That time Biddle got matched up with Cody Butler. There's another mismatch underneath. They really don't, once they go airborne, have a good matchup to go against Biddle, and that's why I think Biddle's got to be the go-to man. You got to play off of Biddle.
Game of the week brought to you by Robin Real Estate. Crystal, Colburn, and a great staff. Give them a call, covering like Cumming in Sullivan County out of the Hughesville area. Robin Real Estate. 8-6 ball game, 2.5 to play. Gary Crispin and Bay Bear from the Lancer Gym tonight, 9-6. Biddle's out to a good start in this ball game. He's got 7 early points. Here's Gurney. The double team by Pagana. A reach-in foul against Frank. Boy, that's a tough call because he came very close to making the steal.
Well, you know, when you play with your hands like that and you miss the steal, you're most likely going to commit a foul. You better get a clean shot on that ball and get it away. Otherwise, you're going to get the call to go that way.
Team foul number 1. Hughesville down by 3. Gurney, left-handed dribble. There's a jumper for 2. No good. Jones got the rebound and nearly walked with it. No call. Here comes Ellison Love. He's fun to watch. Biddle slides it back to Love. Yes. Nice play from Isaac back to Antoine for a 5-point lead, their largest of the game, with 1:55 left first period.
Difference in this ball game right now is that the Lancers are shooting much better from the floor than what the Spartans are.
Out of the circle, Butler. Good defensive play, but Gotchick stole it. Jones, Pagana finishes, missed the shot. Out of bounds, it comes back to the green and white. 11-6 game, and Hughesville needs a bucket coming down this time.
What happened? Frankie Pagani got that ball. He was too far away from the basket. He misjudged his distance. If he would have taken one more step, it would have been an easy shot, but it would have also been a walk. So he had to get the ball off balance and didn't get it to go in.
Doran Jeffries inbounds. Here comes Ryan Akers, 6'2" senior guard that helped this club the other night against Lewisburg. Solid backup guard. Gurney for two. Shot won't go. Gurney couldn't hit it. Whistle foul, I believe. Sock again on a push-off against Deal. Let's look and see.
No, it's going to go back.
Now it's going to go against Hughesville.
Yeah, he was just calling the out of bounds.
Stolen. Holmes got it back to Akers. Jordan Holmes, deep three. He hit two of those the other night. Akers hustle rebound, keeps it alive with 1:13 left. Jeffries, boy, they're cold.
Boy, they can't hit yet.
Travel off the rebound that time. The rebound came down to Tyler Gerio, who just checked into the ball game. Good position, but he shuffled the feet. And the Lancer fans not happy about that. 11-6. Inbound. Tie up again at the baseline.
That should go back to the Lancers.
Randy Road Armor All-State Insurance Game of the Week. Watching Wednesday at 7, Thursday at 7 here on Comcast Channel 70. And remember, coming up Friday night, we'll be in Jersey Shore. Bulldogs host the Shamokin Indians. Mike Kinney for three. Short. He was hitting those in warm-ups. Whistle, reach-in foul.
That could well go against Gerio again.
Lancers foul number 24, Tyler Gerio.
It will. It'll be 15 foul against Sock in this first period of the game. Hughesville is an outstanding free throw shooting team and not a team that Loyalsock wants to put to the line early in this ball game.
Well, right
100
now,
minutes of play till halftime, until the end of the first.
Yeah, Hughesville wants to get to the line because they're cold from the field right now. They need to get some points any way they can.
Jeffries head of the circle. 37 in the clock. Gurney, good defense by Love. Going to that motion offense, would love to free somebody up at the baseline. There's going to be a whistle and a foul. It looks like Love is going to pick it up. It'll be team foul number 6.
He got the hips in, bounced him back. You can't do that anymore. They used to let a lot of that go. They don't let it go anymore.
Allison Love's got 2 personals in this ball game. Team foul 6. 11-6 score in the game. Hughesville held to only 6 points in this first period. Akers with 20 seconds. Right side of the wing, Holmes. Jeffries, little give and go down the lane. Scoop one, go. Boy, they're cold early. Biddle with 10. Here's Love with 9.
Biddle's become an intimidator in the paint right now.
With 5, Love pulls back, shoots it at the buzzer. Won't go. Follow. Missed by Bogacek. Just came up short, but Sock leads by 5 after 1. Let's take a Subway timeout. Eat fresh at Subway. 11-6 score in the ball game. Sock on top. You know, 14,000 policyholders can't be wrong with Allstate, the good hands people, the Rennie Road Armel Agency. And Rich, I know you deal a lot with auto and home. Why are you guys so successful?
Gary, spending time with the clients, making sure they're covered properly to their needs, making sure they have the precise coverages that they need.
And you save them a lot of money, too.
Certainly, with the multiple policy discounts, multiple card discounts, and e-bill discounts.
What is that number?
326-6645 is how you can get a hold of us.
Check it out today. Rennie Road Armel Agency.
Dad!
Hey, sweetheart. Good to meet you, Tim.
Likewise, sir.
Beautiful new BMW.
Beautiful, yes, but not new.
Son, I know a new car when I see one.
Yeah, but it's pre-owned.
Right. And you'll get the master suite tonight, Tim.
Looks like new, performs like new. And with a warranty for up to 6 years or 100,000 miles, it's hard to believe it's pre-owned.
Fairfield BMW, the Fairfield exit off I-180 Montoursville.
And once again from Loyalsock, we are back. 11-6, Sock with a 5-point lead over the Hughesville Spartans. Number 5 against number 6 in the state of Pennsylvania. I don't remember. We're talking to CI, and he goes back 30-plus years as the coach of this club, one of the winningest in Pennsylvania. And CI does not ever remember two area teams, backyard teams from here, ranked so high and undefeated playing each other. We've had teams ranked right up in the top 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, but never two like this, former West Branch teams. And boy, it says a lot for basketball in the area.
You saw that drive to the basket by Torrin Jeffries, very intimidated by Biddle in the middle. You got to be very careful how you take that ball in against a big man. Good rebound by Biddle.
Offensive rebound, took steps again. He's walked twice in the game. Well, I tell you, getting a lot. That was a wide open shot by Frank Pagano. If they can continue to get those shots, it could be a long night for Hughesville.
Well, Hughesville's been getting the same shots, Gary, though, and they can't get them to fall either.
Taggart. Akers head of the circle. There's Holmes to Jeffries. They're missing Addison Hanford inside. He will not play. He's not dressed with a hamstring injury against Lewisburg the other night. Re-injured it. Pardo, the double team. Akers, a downtown three. And Biddle again with the advantage in the rebound, and then a reach-in foul. And I believe it goes against Bryce Pardo. We'll walk back down the other way. Team foul number 2 against Hughesville. Now it's going to be Jordan Holmes who reached in on that play. Pardo did not get it. Holmes is going to come out of the game and sit down.
I'll tell you right now, Biddle just owns the paint, and as a result, he's just dominating the defensive boards and offensive boards.
Biddle's got 7 points in this ball game, 7 rebounds also. Here comes Pagana against Taggart. Great season as a wideout, defensive back, one of the best in the region in Frank Pagana in football this year. Mike Kinney. He was our defensive player of the year, the Sun Gazette's player of the year in football. And Mike Kinney, the sophomore linebacker. Jones, baseline Kinney. Give it back again to Biddle. Biddle on the double team. That's where they're trying to get Cody Butler to help out inside. They're going to have to gang up because Biddle with a mismatch there at 6'4". Stopper baseline against Akers. Forced it. Good defensive play. Akers on the double team with Butler. Taggart still won't go down. They're cold. And I know Tag's going to say, guys, just keep getting your shot. Boy, it's eventually going to go down. 11-6 score in the game. Biddle against Pardo goes right back up with it and hits the shot. He's got 9 points in the game, and he's clearly the difference.
He's absolutely, he's the go-to man, and they have no answer for him once he gets that ball into that low post.
And I like the way he did not put the ball on the floor. He just went straight up. Here's Gurney. Good defense by Pagana. Forced the turnover. Biddle took it away. Here comes Jones. Sock for the advance. Pretty play, Jones. Boy, great spin move to the hoop and banks it in. It's a 15-6, 9-point lead. And I'll tell you, Tag's close to needing a timeout.
Yeah, and he needs some points, and they got to get some scoring here somewhere.
Loyalsock with a big lead, 15-6.
Good, tough defense by the Lancers.
Lancers District 4 defending champs, but then they lost. Hughesville won against Trinity and got to the Eastern Final. Boy, Gurney struggled the other night and then finished strong with a 3 and 2 free throws to win in double OT, but did not have his type of night with 13 points against Lewisburg. We're going to take a quick timeout. We'll take the short timeout for Subway. Eat fresh, $5 footlong at Subway. Sock by 9.
Wellsboro, Spring Mills, and Berwick. Lynn Orthodontics is Dr. Heaster Lynn, a board-certified orthodontist. Dr. Lynn is also certified in Invisalign. He offers free consultations, in-house financing, and low monthly payment plans. And of course, Lynn Orthodontics accepts all insurances. We'll give you a smile to be proud of. Call Lynn Orthodontics to schedule a free consultation.
Channel 70. Gary Crispin and Babe Bear.
Well, 15-6. Tag had to talk to the troops. They are cold shooting in this game and trail by 9.
Well, he had to settle them down because they're letting the Lancers right now get into their heads. They're rushing your shots. They're not setting up. They're getting shots. They're just not getting good setups and releasing the ball.
Here's Jones, who had a great move a moment ago, and Biddle, who's got 9 points in the game. He's got the double team. He's going to turn up and shoot it and put it in for 11. Boy, he's having a night. The senior at 6'4". 17-6. What a night for Isaac Biddle.
Now they've tried to pull Biddle out of the paint on offense.
Pardo the other way. Pardo's going to go up, and he's going to, did he travel? Let's look and see. I think somebody was lounging in the lane a little bit too long. I think they're going to call a 3-second violation. 17-6, score in the ball game.
They're trying to pull the big man Pardo out of the paint and getting Biddle to come with him, but Biddle's not biting. He's staying underneath and just dominating the boards. Going with a small lineup right now. Pardo sets down, deals the biggest man on the floor at 6'3".
Here comes Pagana. Gives it right back. Bogacek to the hole, too hard. Kicked out of bounds. I think there's going to be a whistle and foul. I believe they're going to look at 34, Brett Deal.
No, I think they're going to say it was out of bounds off a Deal. It'll just be an inbounds on the baseline.
Now, yeah, you're right. There will be no foul that time. Bogacek. Sock with some new people in. Ian Artis is in right now. There's Kinney. Jumper no good. Butler, and now Hughesville needs a basket here. Akers head of the circle. 17-6 ball game, 11-point lead. And for Hughesville to have only 6 points with 3.5 left till halftime. Pretty amazing.
Hughesville's got to find an answer out of the outside. Good defense by the Lancers. Hughesville can't find an open man.
Yeah, they also need to find a leader. That time wouldn't go. Holmes tapped good. Cody Butler. 17-8. Boy, did they need that.
Cody Butler plays much taller than he is. But
here comes Artis back down. Good D by Holmes. Boy, Hughesville needs somebody ignited, but they need a guy to stop Isaac. And that time, great defensive play, but Brett Deal went right up with him, forced it out of bounds. Good defensive play. Other than that, Biddle has owned this game.
Lancers will bring it in from the baseline.
Artis. Stopper to the hole. Shoots, will not get the roll.
That was really good defense by the...
Good save. Isaac Biddle again. Out of bounds. It goes back. Sock fans didn't like the call. It goes right back to Hughesville.
Well, I'll tell you what, Hughesville got a break there because they had the ball out on the sideline and lost it. And they're lucky that that ball went on through the Lancers and they get the ball back.
17-8. They need a very strong finish in this final 2:44. Halftime coming up. Montour Home Comfort Services halftime show. Gurney. Right now, this Hughesville team cold and out of any kind of rhythm, and they've not been able to get into transition. Gurney had it stripped. Great D. Kinney put the hand down. Biddle away. Jones. Yes. Great play. And Isaac leads the breakdown at 6'4".
I'll tell you what, right now the Lancers are firing on all cylinders. Very good.
Biddle on the block. The hook and Biddle again on the block. Butler goes up. Boy, it is not Hughesville's night. Here comes Sock on the break. Pull up Artis. Boy, Isaac just looks like he wants the ball now. Steven Stopper for three. Whistle, foul in the middle, and Hughesville right now just not happy with the way this game is progressing right this moment.
You know, and this Hughesville team plays a rugged off-season schedule. I mean, they play against good teams all the time. But they're just not in sync right now. They haven't been playing well the last couple of ball games. And I know Nick Tagliaferri is looking at this ball game right now and saying, boy, we got to snap out of this.
Here comes Biddle again. They'll play again on Valentine's weekend on February 13th at Hughesville. Here comes Pagana. Gives it back to Jones. Jones pulls back, shoots, won't go.
Thing is that the Lancers have gotten cold here in the last couple trips off the floor, but
Holmes, boy, hit by the bucket. Travel, turnover.
The comment I was going to make.
CI didn't like the call. I know that.
The comment I was going to make is, but Hughesville's made no progress on the scoreboard. The score still remains 19-8.
Ron Ensinger is going to call a quick 30-second timeout, I believe. Let's look and see. And it will be. Quick timeout. We'll come back. $5 foot long. A deal at Steve Reed Subways. Loyalsock by 11. Rainbow Carpet, your flooring headquarters for over 20 years in Central PA, has you covered for all the new flooring designs. The Masser family will help you every step of the way with those new creative ideas. From carpeting, ceramic tile, laminate, vinyl, hardwoods, including exotic hardwoods like bamboo and Brazilian cherry. And their carpet and cleaning service and water and fire restoration is second to none. For all your flooring needs, see Tony, Mary, Anthony, and John, the Masser family at Rainbow Carpet. 19-8 ball game. Loyalsock leads this game. Cable Sports in our 23rd season. And thank the sponsors, Rainy Road Armor, Allstate Insurance. Game of the week. We'll have the Fairfield postgame show later, and the Lodge star of the game, and Brett Deal hits a big bucket as he banks it in from the right side to cut it to 9, 19-10. Hughesville needed that desperately, and now Loyalsock will try to answer on this end. Isaac Biddle, the difference in the game's got 11 points. He's outscored Hughesville. And there's the steal by Taggart. Taggart gets himself in trouble at midcourt. And I'll tell you something. Arrow comes back. Loyalsock gets it back. Loyalsock is doubling the ball, and they're just playing ball hawking defense.
Yeah, they're trapping it. And, you know, the Hughesville Spartans are not quick of getting rid of the ball. They're dribbling into a lot of that trouble. Bad news, though, for the Hughesville Spartans. Taggart just limped out of the ball game. He's on the bench.
Yeah, that is not what they need.
No.
Nick Tagliaferri has been so banged up, they haven't been healthy all year. On the other hand, CI's club, it's been a good month since he's had all his guys, either at practice or at games, because they've had either injuries or illness with the flu. So both teams have not been healthy all season. 19-10. 30 seconds till halftime. Ellison Love, you don't want the ball in his hands. Pagana with 30.
Vern Jeffries is manned up on Ellison Love.
22 seconds left till halftime. 9-point lead. Sock trying to go up double digits at the half with 16. Love, kick back Bagacic. Pagana off the drive. He'll commit, go in, miss the shot. Gurney with 7. Holmes over his head, out of bounds. The save at the buzzer. Bagacic, it won't count. Good attempt. An impressive first half by Biddle and Sock, holding Hughesville. What's the last time they've been held to 10 points in the first half of a game? Low-scoring ball game between two arch rivals, ranked 5 and 6 in the state. It is a 19-10 ball game. We're going to take a Subway timeout. $5 foot long, eat fresh at Subway. Monster Home Comfort Services halftime show is coming up next. You know, 14,000 policyholders can't be wrong with Allstate, the good hands people, the Rennie Road Armor Agency. And Rich, I know you deal a lot with auto and home. Why are you guys so successful?
Gary, spending time with the clients, making sure they're covered properly to their needs, making sure they have the precise coverages that they need.
And you save them a lot of money, too.
Certainly, with the multiple policy discounts, multiple card discounts, and e-bill discounts.
What is that number?
326-6645 is how you can get a hold of us.
Check it out today. Rennie Road Armor Agency.
Bye, Daddy. Wow, nice new BMW.
Thanks, but it's not new.
Not new.
No, it's pre-owned.
Look, there's a reason why you sent Jenny to the Sparrows, but honor, that begins at home.
Looks like new, performs like new. And with a warranty for up to 6 years or 100,000 miles, it's hard to believe it's pre-owned.
It's pre-owned. Sparrow's honor.
You have no honor.
Fairfield BMW, the Fairfield exit off I-180 Montoursville.
At Price Optical, we set our sights on your vision. Our focus is on providing complete quality eye care. Whether your sport is football, basketball, or baseball, stop by Price Optical for all your sports eyewear needs. Sports eyewear is a durable solution for keeping your kids' eyes safe and protected. We also have a large selection of everyday kids' frames. At Price Optical, our selection is great and our service is better. After all, quality is always the best deal. Price Optical for the finest in eyewear.
Welcome to the world of River Valley Transit. Today we're going to tour this entire region that River Valley serves. Your name, sir?
Ron Drury.
And today the Carl Stutz Trolley. Where do you go with all the passengers?
We take a historic view of Williamsport, Pennsylvania.
Sounds great. Let's check it out. From the Peter Herning Transportation Museum, featuring the new Pullman car, or the Hiawatha and Susquehanna State Park, River Valley covers the region. River Valley Transit with more than 1 million riders every year, dedicated to getting you there. When it comes to great food, great fun, my favorite place, Rival Sports Bar and Grill in River Avenue. And Dale, congratulations on another huge year.
Thanks, Gary. We work really hard on being good here. And I know, Gary, your favorite is a steak salad.
What would give you that idea? Since I have it every time, boy, great with black diamond steak. Now, Monday night I love, too, is Mexican night. That's big, but wings night is the biggest night of the week.
Yeah, Gary, we have 8 different flavors of wings, and we really pack them in.
Thursday night, you pack them in, too. Karaoke with Brian Barkley, Italian food. Friday kicks off the weekend, and that's great, too.
Yeah, Gary, we have fish that we bread ourselves, homemade macaroni and cheese, and, you know, we have a lot of kids and family that come in.
They love the Sundays, too, that Leanne makes. They're homemade. Congratulations, and best of luck for another huge year.
Thanks, Gary.
Rival Sports Bar and Grill, River Avenue.
Who is a 1991 Loyalsock graduate who is a 3-sport athlete winning District 4 and West Branch Conference championships in all 3 sports? Well, if you guessed Rick Zimmerman, you're correct. Rick was the starting goalie on 2 District 4 championship soccer teams. He played on the 1990 Lancer basketball team that advanced to the PIAA Eastern Finals, and in 1991 averages 15 points per game as a starter on the PIAA Eastern semifinal basketball team. Rick was a 4-year starter in our Lancer boys tennis team that won 3 West Branch Conference championships. In college, he was a 4-year starter on the Lycoming College men's tennis team, advancing to the MAC Conference singles semifinals in both his junior and senior years. Today, Coach Rick Zimmerman is in his 7th season as coaching the Lancers boys and girls tennis teams. His teams have won a combined 7 conference championships and 3 District 4 championships. Rick and his wife Tina reside in Loyalsock Township. Coach Rick Zimmerman, this week's Rennie Rod Armour Allstate Insurance. Who is he and where is he now? Stay tuned. We'll be right back with more of the Montour Home Comfort Service halftime show coming up right after these messages.
Local people, local pride. That's what Montour Home Comfort Services has been about for over 80 years now. Trained technicians with years and years of experience give you 24-hour emergency service and peace of mind. Special programs like the Comfort Club and Price Protection save you money over the course of your heating season. Call 1-888-MONTOUR today. That's 1-888-MONTOUR. Montour Home Comfort Services. The name you know, the company you trust.
You know, you talk about the good hands, people. You talk about Rennie Road Armour Agency. But, Rennie, all these years, it's all about service for you guys.
Absolutely, Gary. Insurance is one of these things you want to know when you have a need that they're going to be there for you. We have the best hours in the area, 6 days a week and 24-hour-a-day service. Our philosophy is whenever you need us, we'll be there.
Absolutely. Rennie Road Armour Agency. Rennie, what's that number?
326-6645.
Get covered. Rennie Road Armour Agency.
Hi, I'm Alex for AAA Travel. Have you ever checked for an airline or hotel rate online? Did you ever find a great rate but were afraid to give your credit card to someone you don't know? Well, I have great news from AAA Travel. AAA.com has just been enhanced to offer you the same rates as those other internet airline and hotel sites. Log on to AAA.com and find out how easy it is to get airline, hotel, and car rental info. Don't go to strangers online. Go to a company you can trust, AAA.com.
Rainbow Carpet, your flooring headquarters for over 20 years in Central PA, has you covered for all the new flooring designs. The Masser family will help you every step of the way with those new creative ideas. From carpeting, ceramic tile, laminate, vinyl, hardwoods, including exotic hardwoods like bamboo and Brazilian cherry. And their carpet and cleaning service and water and fire restoration is second to none. For all your flooring needs, see Tony, Mary, Anthony, and John, the Masser family at Rainbow Carpet. Palco Federal Credit Union has been a tradition in our area for nearly 30 years. Tom, Rachel, tell me why you're different than all the other financial institutions.
Gary, we're owned by our members. Not everyone is eligible to be a member of the credit union. I ask that you visit our website or give us a call on our 800 line to see if you're eligible to join.
Tom, what are the services that you have to offer?
Gary, we offer everything that you can possibly want. We have checking, savings, loans, home line, our online banking, where you can do everything from the convenience of your home. We would like you to be our next member at Palco.
For the finest detail and handcrafted jewelry, there is one name to know. Blair Brothers Goldsmiths, Oaks Plaza, East 3rd, Golden Strip in Williamsport. Let them make you an original. And remember, they are your diamond headquarters. Absolutely the best prices, bar none, on diamonds anywhere in Central PA. And of course, the finest gemstones in the world today, from sapphires to tanzanite. Now is the time to let them make you an original. Blair Brothers Goldsmiths, your diamond headquarters, Golden Strip.
Creating smiles for the people of Williamsport, Lockhaven, Wellsboro, Spring Mills, and Berwick. Lynn Orthodontics is Dr. Heister Lynn, a board-certified orthodontist. Dr. Lynn is also certified in Invisalign. He offers free consultations, in-house financing, and low monthly payment plans. And of course, Lynn Orthodontics accepts all insurances. We'll give you a smile to be proud of. Call Lynn Orthodontics to schedule a free consultation.
Well, Bay Bear, here we go. Montour Home Comfort Services halftime show. 19-10 game. They haven't even scored 30 points between the two. It was a different type of game than maybe we expected, but some outstanding defense on both sides. And you see what Loyalsock has done. This is Loyalsock basketball team. You take Biddle out of the game, Hughesville's up 10-8. Yeah. Biddle has outscored this ball club 11-10. Isaac Biddle, and here's our River Valley Transit big play. There's Biddle. He goes up again and blocks it again. And they missed the shot, and then I think they ended up leading a break back down court. Loyalsock Lancers, this may not be the play, but Isaac Biddle led a great break at one point. He's done it all, and I like it when they keep him down low because you keep pounding it in there. They're trying to double the ball. They came out and you know, going man-to-man, they matched up a little bit and tried to double and help out with Deal and Gurney, helping out Bryce Pardo. He's a little short-handed without Hanford at 6'5" in there, who was injured. But Isaac Biddle's the difference in the ball game by far, and he's just playing a great game.
Oh, there's no doubt about it. And I agree with you. I was really surprised when they pulled him out of that low post. I mean, once you got the ball into him, he had an opportunity to either dish it off or turn and take the shot, and he was definitely above anybody on defense.
Well, I'll tell you, this is a very cold shooting Hughesville team. Sock cooled off a bit, but it was Biddle that had the big night. Jones, a good night, with 6. Ellison Love, 2, and that's it in scoring. Gurney has but 2, Taggart and Deal 3, and Butler 2, and that's all the scoring of the game. Both are 1 for 2 at the line. An unusual 19-10 game.
Now, if you counted that up, only 3 players from Loyalsock have scored in the first half of this ball game, and only 4 players have scored from Hughesville, and the high scorer for Hughesville has 3 points.
Absolutely.
So, I mean, to say the least, they're playing good defense out there on the floor. Hughesville in the second half of this ball game has to hit from the perimeter, or they're going to be out of this ball game. And Loyalsock just has to hang on, and I think they got to push the ball into that low post.
Sock has done a great job getting back, taking away any transition, and Hughesville gets in their game when they can run and hit shots off that fast break. Biddle with 11 points, 7 rebounds. He's had a pair of blocks and 2 assists in this ball game. Pretty impressive. We're going to take a quick time out. This has been the Montour Home Comfort Services halftime show. We'll be back with the second half tonight on Cable Sports, the Rennie Road Arnold Game of the Week. You know, 14,000 policyholders can't be wrong with Allstate, the good hands people, the Rennie Road Arnold Agency. And Rich, I know you deal a lot with auto and home. Why are you guys so successful?
Gary, spending time with the clients, making sure they're covered properly to their needs, making sure they have the precise coverages that they need.
And you save them a lot of money, too.
Certainly, with the multiple policy discounts, multiple card discounts, and e-bill discounts.
What is that number?
326-6645 is how you can get a hold of us.
Check it out today. Rennie Road Arnold Agency.
Local people, local pride. That's what Montour Home Comfort Services has been about for over 80 years now. Trained technicians with years and years of experience give you 24-hour emergency service and peace of mind. Special programs like the Comfort Club and price protection save you money over the course of your heating season. Call 1-888-MONTOUR today. That's 1-888-MONTOUR. Montour Home Comfort Services. The name you know, the company you trust.
They bear this Hughesville team, and Dick Mason made a good point to you. That was a game that I didn't do. Tell me about what Hughesville just did.
You know, it's really interesting, but last year against Trinity, they were down at halftime. Nick Tagliaferri kept him in the locker room, brought him out at the last minute, did not put him out on the floor to warm up. They come back in the second half, they win the game. They do the same thing tonight. Nick Tag keeps him in the locker room, brings him out. They did not warm up. Let's see if it has the same charm as it did against Trinity last year. They're going to need it.
Yeah, 19-10 ball game. Here we go. Lancer jam. Hughesville touches it first. Deal, Gurney, Taggart, Jeffries, Pardo inside against Biddle. Gurney has but 2 points, averages 17, but he can get hot in a hurry. So can Taggart. Pardo doubled as Frank Pagana put a little heat on him. Also with Biddle, good pass. Jeffries couldn't handle it, not the way they wanted to start. No. They got him free at the baseline. They turn it over.
They moved the ball a little better that time, but Loyalsock's defense was still too stiff on them, and they throw the ball away. Now they need to stop.
Hughesville has 10 turnovers in this game tonight. They've scored but 10 points. Third period, 19-10, Rennie Road Arnold game of the week. Jones. Shot won't go. Stopper got it back. Pagana, who had 17 the other night when he gets hot. Shot off the front of the rim. Taggart, here comes Gurney in the green and white. Taggart free from 3 with a hand in his face. Still short. What? Biddle just buries the rebound for number 12 in the ball game.
And Hughesville's basically one and done. The rebounding has been dominated by Biddle, and the defense has forced the ball out to the outside, and they're just not sinking the shots.
Jones knocked free. Biddle again the assist. He's so tough. They bring him out high, and he's looking for that cutter, and a great job to get it to Jones again. 21-10. Biggest lead of the ball game. They've got 11 points. They've got an 11-point lead. They had led by 11 at 17-6. Jeffries, good putback. Good play, Torrin Jeffries.
Boy, that was a nice play by Torrin Jeffries. He hit Steven Stopper with an elbow when he went up there. I thought maybe he was going to get called for the foul. He didn't.
21-12. Ellison Love, who leads the way, but he's been quiet in the scoring end. Hasn't had to score with Biddle taking over the game. Both teams playing good D. Biddle turns the spin and hits. Boy, he's unstoppable down low.
Absolutely, absolutely. They could not stop that play.
Biddle's got 13 on the night. Taggart answers the other way, still short. But eventually, Tag says, guys, they're going to start going down. 11-point game.
Taggart looks good on his release. It's just not in line, and it's just not dropping.
Ellison Love, the hook and hits. Big bucket. Antoine Ellison Love, that's you.
Yeah, and that's his 4th point of the ball game. He only had 2 points in the first half, but he did a great job of penetrating, getting the ball to Ellison on the assist.
And a 13-point lead. Gurney answers in the other end. 13 was their largest lead, back to 11 at 25-14. Gurney has but 4 points on the night. Here's Ellison Love off the screen from Biddle, gives it back to Isaac. Loose ball picked up, rejected Gurney. They did not see Pardo to get it back down court. And boy, Lancers are still playing defense. Back to Jones. Boy, that's a huge defensive play. And it shows you that Lancers are playing at both ends of the court in this game.
Going to be a foul called against Biddle.
Lancers foul number 22, Isaac Biddle, his first, team first.
You know, watching student bodies tonight, of course, Hughesville wears the camo wear, but I see a lot of Loyalsock student body wearing camo wear, too.
Well,
they all look like they're going hunting
They're
tonight.
down at hunting orange.
That's right.
I saw a couple people like they had horses, like they were riding horses. I guess, Hughesville must be the hunters and Loyalsock's the farmers. Is that what it means?
I don't know. 25-14. Gurney got free. Holmes found him. Baseline, he gets hammered going up. And now Brian Gurney, 85% free throw shooter. He averages 17 points a game. And he's got 31 threes on the season. Remember, Gurney was called the other night, had but 1 3, but it came in double overtime in the second OT. That helped bring his team. It gave them their only lead in double overtime, and a lead they never relinquished as he ended up winning the game with 2 free throws. Robin Real Estate, Game of the Week brought to you by Bristol Colburn, 220-3685. Give her a call, covering East Lycoming County and all of the Sullivan County area.
All right, Lancers now need to convert, and they turn it over.
25-16. Holmes kick back. Gurney tries to get in that range, and it will not go down. Here comes the break. Ellison Love. He's off the mark. Butler clears it. Gurney back down the other way. Bump, no whistle. Holmes, this time a foul against Pagana. Jordan Holmes is so quick, and you never know which way he's going to go. He may go one way and spin on you and go the other way on that break, and that time Pagana got him with a hand.
They're getting shots. Hughesville's getting shots, but they're just not dropping. Boy, Ellison Love got a break in that last one. He got a lot of body contact in there. He has 3 fouls on him. He can't afford to do that, or he's going to get number 4 and have to set.
9-point game. Gurney pulls up. Benson hits. Solid shot, Gurney. He's hit 2 in a row. It's a 25-18 game. Boy, good defense, Holmes. On the floor, giving them all they can handle against Biddle. Hustling. Ellison Love finishes.
I'll tell you what, that was a strange. That ball traveled more than half the court with guys scrambling for it.
Absolutely. Ellison Love, right place, right time. Sock will take it. They're up by 9. Pardo on the floor now. The tie-up. Which way is the arrow going to point now? Loyalsock's going to get it back, I believe. Boy, I'll tell you.
Well, Hughesville just started to pull it together, and then all of a sudden they started to unravel, and you can't do that against this Loyalsock team. They're too good.
Again, Ellison Love is always around the ball, and that time, they had that scrum on the floor, and of course they're rolling down halfway down the court, and the ball comes loose, and Ellison Love lays it in. And now on the tie-up, good heads-up defense, Sock. They get the arrow. And 27-18, they've got the ball in a 9-point lead with 3:15 left in the third period. Quite a ball game. Bagacic. Stopper. Holmes on him. Stopper, they say, traveled and turned it over.
He slid the foot.
Gurney has 8 points, has hit his last couple now. Doran Jeffries back in the game. Pardo touches it back to Gurney. Gurney drives again, hits, he's fouled, it counts. Huge play for the Spartans.
It's going to be interesting to see who this goes against.
He's got 10, and he cuts into a 7-point game. Bagacic will pick it up, and boy, you don't need Biddle, who's dominated the game for the most of this ball game. You don't need him.
He was there. He was there, and that's why I said it's important to see who this goes against, because if that would have been against Biddle, that could have been tough. Biddle right now, I think, has 3 fouls on him. Only 2. Biddle only has 2.
Okay, that would be 2 personal fouls. Biddle, yeah, right. Okay, not 3. 27-21 score in this game. 6-point game. Jones answers and gets hammered. Pardo went up with him, and Sharif goes to the free throw line.
Ellison Love great job. He penetrates, draws the defense, dishes it off to the open man. Then you have the mismatches. That time Jones takes advantage of it, gets fouled. He'll go to the foul line.
Jones is hitting only 46% on the year with only 13 attempts at the line. He will not hit it. Jones is averaging 3.8 a game. Game of the week brought to you by DQ and OJ, Orange Julius. In the Lycoming Mall, if you're there doing your shopping at the mall, get down to Dairy Queen. They've got that Turtle Pecan Cluster Blizzard at DQ in the Lycoming Mall. Good heads-up play, Biddle. Fading and hitting.
Biddle dominates the boards, takes it out, can't find an open man, takes it himself and gets it to fall. Good play by Biddle.
8-point ball game, 2:23 left, third period. Biddle again. And now I believe a reach-in foul by Butler. And Isaac Biddle is going to walk back down the other way. Sock ball. That is only team foul number 2 against Hughesville in the second half of this ball game.
Boy, Hughesville's not handling the ball well at all. They're dribbling into trouble. They're not keeping the ball clear. Right now, Gurney, the senior, has stepped it up. He's got to step it up a little more because he's got him in the ball game right now.
Here comes Ellison Love, head of the circle. 2:13 left, third period. Randy Roadharmel game of the week. Love. Butler kicked it. Jeffries. Break. Gurney. Will not go down. Good defense, Mike Kinney. Was the trailer, put the pressure on, and Gurney's shot would not roll in.
Gurney, you talk about a heads-up ball player. That ball came back at him. Instead of him touching it, he left it go to the floor. Otherwise, that would have been going the other way.
29-21, Gurney, kick back Akers. Ryan can hit the shot. This time it will not go.
And rebound once again by Biddle.
Isaac Biddle, boy, he's been dominant tonight. Began a minute 42 left, third period. 8-point Lancer lead. They led 19-10 at the half. Kinney, yes! Mike Kinney was making that shot in warm-ups, and Kinney steps back for a 3.
And I'll tell you, they opened the score up from a 6-point lead back to an 11-point lead.
Red Deals playing in the pivot now. They give it back to Gurney, who fades short. Good defense, Mike Kinney. Here comes Sharif Jones. Ellison Love with a minute. They may play for the final shot. 32-21. They had cut it to a 27-21 ball game, but 5 unanswered points. .45 in the clock. Jones. Love will take the 3. Won't go. Sock got it back. Good hustle underneath.
Number 22, Craig Taggart. Number 44, Bryce Pardo.
Taggart coming back in. He had a long rest. If they could get Taggart and Gurney both hot at the same time, and then Holmes coming in. There's Biddle. And Antoine Ellison Love, the premier point guard in the area. You want the ball in his hands. Sock with 11-point lead, trying to extend it. They'll work it down to under 15 and then try to make a break for the hoop. 16 seconds.
My break for the hoop is you're gonna take Ellison Love, drive him into the lane and dish it off, or you're gonna put Biddle underneath and Biddle's out
Ellison
front.
Love in traffic, shoots, good attempt, wouldn't go. Put it back in. What a shot, Ellison Love. With less than a second, that's what makes him one of the premier players in this part of the state. What a job by Love. 34-21. They're back to their largest lead of 13 points as we move to the final 8 minutes. Let's pause for Subway. Eat fresh. $5 foot long at Subway. Sock by 13.
Really like to thank all the people in this area for making our office one of the biggest and most successful really in the All-State Corporation. Right now we're looking, and with the 14,000 accounts, we're emphasizing the need to meet with as many clients as we can and review their coverages. 9 out of 10 times these reviews end up saving people money, not spending more. This is our option to make sure they're not spending more than they have to and they have the right coverage to meet their needs.
Good hands people, Rennie Road Armor Agency.
Bye, Daddy.
Wow, nice new BMW.
Thanks, but it's not new.
Not new.
No, it's pre-owned.
Look, there's a reason why you sent Jenny to the Sparrows, but honor, that begins at home.
Looks like new, performs like new. And with a warranty for up to 6 years or 100,000 miles, it's hard to believe it's pre-owned.
It's pre-owned. Sparrow's honor.
You have no honor.
Fairfield BMW, the Fairfield exit off I-180 Montoursville.
All right, here we go. Final 8 minutes. Gary Crispin and Babe Mayer. Rennie Road Armor Game of the Week on Cable Sports. And here it is, 34-21 score in this ball game. But what a great finish for Loyalsock. And they score 7 unanswered points after this ball game had been cut to a 6-point game. Biddle with 15 points, 12 rebounds, a pair of blocks, and 3 assists. And Antoine Ellison-Love, who has scored 8 points in this game, and finishes strong, as you know who's going to have the ball in his hands in that 4 corners as they spread the floor. He makes a great attempt at the bucket, missed the shot, got his own rebound. That's how he won the game against Williamsport, remember. Followed it up in reverse layup, it right in the hoop. Holmes in a crowd puts it up. Big bucket, Jordan Holmes. That's huge.
I'll tell you, you're right, that's huge. They needed that. Biddle, with the 2 fouls, had his arms up in the air, didn't contest the shot.
Here comes Sock with a ball in the lead with 7.5 in the game. Getting that man and trying to get Jones matched up against Akers underneath. He's going to be hooked and fouled down there. It'll be team foul number 3 against Hughesville.
Fouls have not been an issue in this ball game. 4 fouls for Loyalsock, 3, and we haven't had many trips to the foul line.
No, we haven't. Both were 1 out of 2 in the first half of the game. Stopper from the corner. Shot no good. Akers rebound, but the amazing thing, Loyalsock continues to play great defense.
Somebody's got to move to the man that's trapped and help them. They're not moving to the man. They're standing there.
Well,
as a result, they're tying them up, and Loyalsock is just dominating.
Loyalsock has done such a great job of stopping the break and breaking that transition for Hughesville getting that back up court by right away defending the rebound and defending the player, and they can't get anybody back up, and they've made a lot of steals by playing defense immediately when the ball does not go in their hands with a rebound defensively. Holmes again. Fouled in the way up by Ellison-Love. And Jordan Holmes, the 6-man extraordinaire of this Hughesville Spartan team, will go to the free throw line. Ellison-Love's got 4 personal fouls in this ball game with 7:07 left. If he would have to sit down, that would be huge.
Yeah, well, he's going to have to sit down for a little bit just to cool down. Boy, Jordan Holmes misses the front end of the foul shot.
Game of the week brought to you by Dolly's Diner. Right behind Rita's, right off the Golden Strip. And I'll tell you, they've got breakfast every day, 5 a.m. to 3. They're open 7 days a week. And well, I had breakfast back-to-back there the other day. Great food, both Saturday and Sunday. Get out there to Dolly's Diner. Great food there.
Jordan Holmes misses both foul shots. I mean, very uncharacteristic of Hughesville. We give Loyalsock some credit. I think they're pushing Hughesville to the point where they're a little fatigued. They're definitely out of their ball game.
34-23. Sock number 6 in the state, 10-0. Mike Kinney finishes and hits. Boy, I tell you, you see the athleticism of Mike Kinney. He's a physical player. He powers in for a 13-point lead.
Kinney does a good job of using his body.
Here comes Taggart the other way. Greg uses the glass and hits to cut it back to 11. Taggart with only 5 points in the game. Here comes Stopper the other way. He'll dribble and drive. Jones picks up the loose ball, and no. Biddle in a crowd tied up. Boy, I tell you, they wanted the foul if you're a Loyalsock fan, and Gurney got his hand on the ball. It prevented Biddle going back up again. It remains a Sock basketball at their end of the hoop. And up by 11.
2 offensive rebounds by Biddle. Goes up and brings one down. Goes up and brings a second one down. He owns the paint right now.
Biddle's got 15 points. He's got about 13 or 14 rebounds in this game. Pagana, Stopper. That's Mike Kinney baseline, offensive charge. And that time, the big guy, Bryce Pardo, the All-State tight end, stepped in and hit the deck. Some crowd, they do not like the call, but Hughesville's going to get the break.
To get that call, it takes a little bit more sometimes than the contact. It takes a good acting job, and that time I think we got a good acting job out of Bryce Pardo, although there was contact.
Now, Pardo did a good job of getting there. Tough call. Here comes Gurney. Gurney again. Torrin Jeffries needs this. Will not go down. Pardo gets fouled by Biddle. On the rebound, good play and good position by Bryce Pardo at this other end of the floor.
Number 22, Isaac Biddle, his second, team 8.
Now, scores table have Biddle for 2, and we had him up here for 3. It was 2, so it will be 2 personals. We had it wrong up here. 36-25 ball game. Hughesville cutting it down to 10.
The foul line could be huge for Hughesville right now. They're in the bonus.
Time's called. We're going to take another Subway timeout. $5 foot long at Subway. Let's see if they go that long timeout or not. It's the short 30. We'll be right back.
Wouldn't you just love to get away from this cold, dreary weather and relax on a sunny Caribbean beach right now? Well, AAA Travel can get you there with the largest selection of resorts and all-inclusive packages at the most competitive rates around. We offer all the most sought-after destinations: the Bahamas, Virgin Islands, Cancun, Jamaica, and more at prices that fit most any budget. Don't travel with strangers, travel with someone you trust. Call your nearest AAA Travel professional today or visit AAA.com for the widest selection of Caribbean vacations at the most competitive prices.
36-25 score in this game. Sock with a 10-point lead. 5:43 left. A lot of time left, Babe, there for anything to happen. Momentum can swing in a hurry either way.
Well, with a three-point shot, you had a couple threes, you're right back in this ball game. So it's not over by any means, but
Pardo will hit it. Finishes that big free throw to cut it to 9. Here comes Kinney. He's come up big. Jones couldn't handle it. Kick back. Stopper. Gurney steps in the passing lane. The steal. Holmes. Loose ball again. We're going to have another jump ball. Who has it this time?
Well, I think it's going to go to the Spartans.
Yep, they have it.
But you got to manage the ball better than that. When you get a turnover in that situation, you've got to manage the ball better, and it was not a good pass into Holmes. He never handled the ball, never got the shot off. They're lucky to get the ball back.
Remember, next Saturday, Williamsport High School Showcase. It'll be Hughesville in Game 1 at 6 playing Communications Tech, an opponent they lost to with a buzzer beater a year ago in that game. The miss by Gurney. Here comes Ellison Love, Communications Tech, number 3 in the state. Great good matchup. That'll be next week on the 30th. Love. Beautiful play. Pulled back on Taggart and hit the shot. 38-27.
Hughesville needs a basket here. This is a big turn. This is a big point in the game.
Here comes Gurney again. Gurney's going to just try to take it on his back a bit right now. They need somebody to step up. And, I'm telling you, one thing for sure, we mentioned the other night, looking for a guy is a go-to guy in this team. But one guy they missed this year is Reason Davis. Reason Davis, their all-time leading scorer, was always so big in the clutch over the last 3 seasons. And he's in college now. Game of the week brought to you by Robin Real Estate. In the Hughesville area, serving Lycoming and Sullivan County. Give Crystal Colburn a call. Robin Real Estate. Big 2 for Gurney.
Timeout, Hughesville.
Hughesville calls time. We're going to take the full minute. 4:47 less. Let's pause for Subway. Eat fresh at Subway with a $5 footlong. We'll be back. When it comes to great food, great fun, great sports, you've got to make it to Rival Sports Bar and Grill on River Avenue, known for their famous California wood-fired pizza.
I love the pizza. I love the wings. I love the drink specials. Come to Rivals. It's absolutely the best.
Plus, Monday night is Mexican night. Wednesday night is their famous wings night. Thursday, Italian night. featuring karaoke starting at 9. And Friday night, the Big Fish Fry, Rivals River Avenue. For the finest detail and handcrafted jewelry, there is one name to know. Blair Brothers Goldsmiths, Oaks Plaza, East 3rd, Golden Strip in Williamsport. Let them make you an original. And remember, they are your diamond headquarters. Absolutely the best prices, bar none, on diamonds anywhere in Central PA. And of course, the finest gemstones in the world today, from sapphires to tanzanite. Now is the time to let them make you an original. Blair Brothers Goldsmiths, your diamond headquarters, Golden Strip. Well, the rematch of this ball game will be Valentine's weekend on February 13th at Hughesville. And of course, as we said a year ago, they played for the District 4 title. Sock won that. Both went into the PIAA with the travel by Jones. Certainly had some help from behind, but they didn't call the foul, and the Loyalsock fans not happy about that call on the turnover.
He traveled before the contact was made, I think is what the call was.
Jones, Torrin Jeffries gives it back here on the right side. They come back to Gurney. It's going to be a push against Mike Kinney. And now team fouls in the bonus. You put Brian Gurney, an 85% free throw shooter with 13 points on the night at the free throw line.
You got a 9-point lead by the Loyalsock Lancers. They're not even close to going to the foul line on a bonus.
Boy, I'm saying, you see them miss coming down in that situation.
You're right. But that's the 10th team foul, so you'll shoot double bonus now if you're Hughesville on every foul. So the foul line could be your ally, but they're going to need more than that because Loyalsock's still dominating this game.
They're 9 of 13 at the line. They've cut it to an 8-point game. Game of the week brought to you by Dairy Queen and Orange Julius, the place to go at the Like Coming Mall for the Blizzard Sundays and more. And there's Gurney with a steal. 38-30. Check it out at DQ and Orange Julius this weekend at the mall. Taggart, deep three. Pardo, push, foul, Biddle. Boy, and I'll tell you, the Hughesville crowd erupts. He now has 4. They've got Love and Biddle with 4 personal fouls in this ball game. The interesting thing, Sock here at home is shot but 4 free throws in this game. They're 1 out of 4. Hughesville is 9 of 13, but they're not helping themselves there.
No, they're not. No, they're not. They're 1 for 3 in their last foul shots. And when you're in a game like this, you got to shoot better than that at the foul line. You win big games at the foul line.
You're not going to beat Loyalsock and come down here, and you've got to make those plays. 38-31. Still a wide open game with 4:05 left, plenty of time. As Sock tries to hold off Hughesville. Loyalsock, though, remember when they cut the lead to 6 before, they extended the lead then to 13. Well, here comes Love.
It's down to 7 right now, and the Lancers need to score. They need to get something out of this.
Ellison Love dishes to Biddle. He's going to get hammered inside. Whistle and a foul. They're not in the bonus yet.
Spartans foul number 22, Greg Taggart.
Taggart's going to pick up the personal foul. It'll be team foul number 4, so they have a couple to give. But I'd be pining in it to get Biddle, that's for sure, because he was dominant the first 3 quarters of this game. Biddle on the spin against Pardo hits.
That's what you go to. Ronnie Ensinger went right back to what he knows is there.
He's got 17. Jeffries the other way. Boy, they needed that 3. Jeffries follows, gives it back to Pardo for 2. He's fouled him the way up, it counts. Big follow-up by Bryce Pardo, using the muscle inside.
Kenny will make contact with him as he takes the shot. It doesn't have to be hard contact. You just got to keep your hands off a man when he goes up like that.
Pardo for the 3-point play. He's got 5 points in this ball game. They've cut it to 7. It goes. 3-point play, Pardo, 40-34.
We're down to a 6-point game. Lancers need to score. Get it to the big guy.
Here comes Ellison Love. You know he's going to be looking for Isaac Lowe. Taggart out on him with 3:05 to play. 6-point game. Stopper thought about it. Kinney wants the three off the mark. Gurney the rebound. Taggart. Gurney again. Good denial, Biddle. Holmes. Yes. And now we've got a game. 40-37, and now CI needs a timeout as Hughesville's clawed back within 3. We're going to take the full minute for Subway. Foot long at Subway. $5. Loyalsock by 3.
Creating smiles for the people of Williamsport, Lock Haven, Wellsboro, Spring Mills, and Berwick. Lynn Orthodontics is Dr. Heister Lynn, a board-certified orthodontist. Dr. Lynn is also certified in Invisalign. He offers free consultations, in-house financing, and low monthly payment plans. And of course, Lynn Orthodontics accepts all insurances. We'll give you a smile to be proud of. Call Lynn Orthodontics to schedule a free consultation.
You know, I made the switch. You should make the switch, too, when it comes to insurance. Rennie Road Armel Agency for Allstate here in Westminster Drive. Rennie, congratulations on 30-plus great years.
Thanks, Gary. We can meet everybody's insurance needs from auto, home, life, to commercial. We have very, very great prices and a great discount package available right now.
Absolutely. Great discounts now. Rennie, what is that number? Best way to call you?
921 Westminster Drive at 326-6645.
The good hands people, Rennie Road Armel Agency. Three-point ball game, 40-37. And here comes Sock with the ball in a three-point lead, 2:36 to play in the game. Cable Sports, the Rennie Road Armel game of the week. Isaac Biddle, Pardo on him. Hughesville did not play well all night, but just as they did against Lewisburg, their character showed late, and they found a way to win that game. Biddle. Steven Stopper with 2:15 left. Isaac Biddle's going to turn in. Good double by Holmes. Help kick it away. No foul. Gurney, chance to tie. Holmes on the dribble, can cut it to 1. Gives it back to Pardo. It's a 40-39 game. What a feed by Holmes.
All right, the Lancers need to settle down. Get it to the big man. Ellison Love, get it in his hands. He's going to dribble up, get it to the big man. They're not going to get it across.
Holmes takes it away. Taggart for the lead.
Wow.
How about that?
This is unbelievable.
41-40. Whistle, bump, foul. Taggart, and Hughesville has clawed from 13 back to take a 1-point lead.
It's not a shooting foul. It'll go to the side. They got one more.
41-40. What a ball game. They'd only scored 10 points in the first half when Sock led 19-10. Boy, you had a feeling this would go to the wire. We've had nothing but great games, Babe, in our first 3 games of the week.
Well, this is unbelievable because this entire game was dominated by the Lancers. This is the guy that can turn it around. He does.
Love backs him away. Hits the shot. He's fouled. And once again, you want it in the hands of your money man, Antoine Ellison Love. Taggart played off him, but still he drew the foul. Sock back on top, 42-41, and now Love tries to complete a 3-point play for Antoine Ellison Love. He's got 10 points in the ball game. Ellison Love, who averages 12-3 a game, is 84% at the free throw line, hits it for a 2-point Sock lead.
All right, now Taggart, who's been covering Ellison Love, has 4 fouls on him. So 3 of the key players in this ball game have 4 fouls.
Here comes Gurney with a minute 14. 43-41 Sock. Taggart for 3. Taggart, no. Rebound, Frank Pagana.
Good hustle by Frankie Pagana.
Ellison Love brings it back down again. 59 in the clock. And now Hughesville trying to steal it again. Holmes had a couple of great defensive plays, but there's a guy you don't want at the line in Love. And Hughesville, I don't think they're going to wait too long to foul. They're going to have to put a guy at the line, and they foul the man that, if CI wants somebody there, he wants Antoine Ellison Love, and 84% will go to the free throw line. We're going to take another timeout. It's going to be the short timeout this time. $5 foot long at Subway. Sock by 2, don't go away. Rainbow Carpet, your flooring headquarters for over 20 years in Central PA, has you covered for all the new flooring designs. The Masser family will help you every step of the way with those new creative ideas. From carpeting, ceramic tile, laminate, vinyl, hardwoods, including exotic hardwoods like bamboo and Brazilian cherry. And their carpet and cleaning service and water and fire restoration is second to none. For all your flooring needs, see Tony, Mary, Anthony, and John, the Masser family at Rainbow Carpet. You talk about big plays in this game. Hughesville clawed back. Bryce Pardo on a great feed underneath hits a three-point play. And then a steal by Holmes, who comes back and answers on a three to cut the lead again to 40-37. Or they made it 40-39. And then a follow in the lane by Taggart put Hughesville up for the first time in this ballgame. Hughesville's never led in the game except that one moment. But Antoine Ellison-Love, you want the ball in his hands. He came down, drew a three-point play, fouled by Taggart. He's there again, fouled by Gurney. Shot won't go in. Pardo buries the rebound with 40 in the clock. Gurney's got the ball. Here comes Hughesville, game of the line. Holmes, deep three, corner. Stopper buries the rebound for the Lancers. He's going to be fouled by Holmes. Will walk back down the other way and shoot. And Holmes got the look he wanted, but not this time.
Well, you're going to go back up court, and I'll tell you, the Lancers cannot miss the front end of this shot right here. You don't want to give them too many opportunities. Still plenty of time on the clock.
No doubt.
But if you can hit two of them right here on this one-on-one, you're going to put this game away because it's going to be a four-point game. There's not that much time.
That is the shot that Holmes wanted. He hit two of those, remember, in the overtime the other night, and Stopper makes it a 44-41 game. But, you know, Babe, 27.8 seconds, eat eternity in a game like this with a three-point shot. Stopper again. Won't go. Pardo the rebound, a three-point game. They need a three to tie. Jeffries. They're looking for somebody that wants the ball. They're looking for Holmes. You know he wants it in a game like this. He'll take the drive. He's going to be fouling the way in with 12.8 seconds. And now you've got Jordan Holmes going to the free throw line. A two-shot foul, down by 3 in the game.
Isaac Biddle just fouled out of the ball game.
Biddle's played one heck of a ball game tonight. Talking about a dominant game. 17 points in the game for Isaac Biddle. But he did a lot of it in the first half, but 15 rebounds in the game and a bunch of assists.
All Loyalsock has to do, even if he makes both these shots, is get the ball in bounds and run off 12 seconds. And you're in real good shape right here. The foul line is not what Hughesville wanted.
Cuts it back down to 44-42. Hughesville will not hang around and wait on anything. They're going to foul immediately. Holmes again. He's cut it to a one-point game. Time call, big tag. And I believe they're going to take the full minute, and they will. We'll take a Subway timeout. $5 foot long at Subway. 12.8 left. Do not go away.
Local people, local pride. That's what Montour Home Comfort Services has been about for over 80 years now. Trained technicians with years and years of experience give you 24-hour emergency service and peace of mind. Special programs like the Comfort Club and price protection save you money over the course of your heating season. Call 1-888-MONTOUR today. That's 1-888-MONTOUR. Montour Home Comfort Services. The name you know, the company you trust.
Ode to the Subway $5 footlong. For a meal both your appetite and your wallet can passionately embrace. Dig into an entire foot of fantabulous flavor for a freakishly low $5. That's 41.7 cents a delicious inch. So high five Abe Lincoln and liquidate your hunger with the massively meaty sub. Any regular footlong, just $5 each. Only at Subway restaurants. Subway, eat fresh.
All right, we're ready. 44-43, Ellison-Love. They're going to reach out and foul him. And that's a guy that CI wants at the line. 84% of the year. He's the money man. Come up big at the tail end of this ball game. He made the play to give them back the lead after they fell behind 41-40, their only time they trailed in this ball game. Jordan Holmes, by the way, coming up big in the fourth period, had 7 points, hit the last 2 free throws. 10.5 left, Love at the line with a 1-point lead. Now they're up by 2. Trying to put the pressure now on Hughesville if he can hit this and force them to come down and have to hit a 3 just to tie the game. Ellison Love, 10.5 left. Shot won't go. Gurney the rebound. We've got 8 seconds. 7, 6. Gurney, the drive. It goes. Gurney's tied the game. 45 all at the buzzer. Love nearly hit it. And we're going overtime for the second night in a row. How about that?
And Biddle is out of the ball game. That's big for Hughesville because no longer is the guy that dominated the regulation in the game.
We'll take a Subway timeout. Tied at 45. Don't go away. Great fun, great sports. You've got to make it to Rival Sports Bar and Grill on River Avenue, known for their famous California wood-fired pizza.
I love the pizza. I love the wings. I love the drink specials. Come to Rivals. It's absolutely the best.
Plus, Monday night is Mexican night. Wednesday night is their famous Wings night. Thursday, Italian night, featuring karaoke starting at 9. And Friday night, the Big Fish Fry. Rivals, River Avenue. For the finest detail and handcrafted jewelry, there is one name to know. Blair Brothers Goldsmiths, Oaks Plaza, East 3rd, Golden Strip in Williamsport. Let them make you an original. And remember, they are your diamond headquarters. Absolutely the best prices, bar none, on diamonds anywhere in Central PA. And of course, the finest gemstones in the world today, from sapphires to tanzanite. Now is the time to let them make you an original. Blair Brothers Goldsmiths, your diamond headquarters, Golden Strip. What a ball game. Overtime, 45 all. Gurney's drive ties it with 2.2 seconds. Mike Kinney jumped against Pardo. The huge part of this game now, as you said, babe, Isaac Biddle fouled out in that final 2 minutes with 17 points, 15 rebounds, a couple of block shots, and a number of assists. A huge presence in the game. Clearly the difference in the game early. For the Loyalsock Lancers.
Now you're down to Ellison Love. He has 4 fouls on him. He's got to be careful.
Hughesville went OT Friday night, 54-53. They beat Lewisburg in double OT. Baseline, they go low. Ball's blocked. Mike Kinney got up. There's going to be a whistle and a foul inside. They may be looking at Sharif Jones.
Yeah, I think it's going to go against Jones.
Brian Gurney at the line to shoot.
Gurney at the line. He's been the money guy. He had the slow start tonight, but you give him time. And, you know, Tag knows in games like this, you got to play the full 32 minutes of the game. And when you get the full game in, his club did not play well, scored but 10 points, but in the second half clawed back in the game to tie it at the end of regulation. And now they lead only for the second time in the game tonight, 46-45. Gurney again. 47-45. A year ago, Hughesville won here at Sock. Loyalsock won at Hughesville. And then Sock beat him on a neutral floor for the District 4 AA title. Jones, good step to the hole, kicks it back. Love, off balance, Banks, no. Put back, Kinney. And you can't say enough about the athleticism of Mike Kinney. He's a powerful guy inside, and Mike Kinney powers it up for 2.
Well, they all collapsed on Ellison Love, which is what will happen. Ellison Love did what he does best. He dished it off.
Here's a dish back from Holmes. Good play defensively. Mike Kinney again. Holmes steals it back. He hooks, turns, and hits. Good reverse by Holmes.
All right, Loyalsock's got to protect the ball better than what they're doing. They've turned the ball over numerous times here late in the ball game.
Jordan Holmes has 9 points, 7 in the fourth, and 2 in overtime tonight. Down the stretch, he is coming up so big, and we're walking back down the other way.
Very uncharacteristic shot by Ellison Love. That was not a good shot. He was not set.
Well, there's a miscue there. Love tries to take advantage of the mistake as the ball's thrown away. 2-point lead, Hughesville. 49-47, Frank Pagano. Right side, Kinney. Jones and a couple of nice plays early. He's going to take it himself over Jeffries. No. Kick back, Pagano. Pull-up jumper, front of the rim, Gurney. Here comes Holmes again. Bounce pass, Taggart, kick back. Jeffries, short. Holmes back up for two.
Nobody got back on defense for Loyalsock. They got to get back on defense.
He's got 11 points at the tail end of the game, Easton. Clearly the difference, his hustle by Jordan Holmes, 51-47. And the largest lead Hughesville has had. They were down by as many as 13 a couple of times. Love, no. Jeffries, rebound. Momentum switches, but when you've got Love, you get the ball back.
Love got away with one there. I thought he committed a foul.
That's a huge play by Antoine Ellison Love. Great defensive play. Remember, he plays with 4 personal fouls in the game. Biddle out of the game.
You know, I will say this about Love. If anybody can get a hand in there and knock the ball away, it is him.
Stopper, 1 of the 3. Did he take steps? Yes, he did. They turn it over. They walk back down the other way.
Going to be a technical foul against Steven Stopper. Matter of fact, I think they're going to throw him out of the game. Somebody is.
Stopper not happy on the call, and I think it's going to be the tee, and not what you want at this time of the ball game here. In a heated moment in overtime, 51-47 with 1:41 left. And now you're going to put Brian Gurney to the line, your best free throw shooter, 85% on the year.
Now this is interesting. Let me see what's going on here. I think Stopper has been thrown out of the ball game, and there may be a double technical foul called here. I think it's a double technical foul, and Stopper is out of the game.
Wow, that's huge. Steven Stopper is a competitor. Gurney comes down and hits. And now it's 52-47.
Unbelievable.
Gurney again. Cooley puts it in. And now Gurney, babe, you were right. Back-to-back tees, and Gurney shoots again. And if you're a Loyalsock fan, you cannot believe it. The way this game's momentum has switched around on this night. A 7-point Hughesville lead with 1:41 left. It is far from over, though. Gurney again. Wow. And they're going to get the ball back. Double technical. He's got 22 points and has come up big at the end of the game. And the momentum on the swing here at the Lancer Gym. And now Holmes. Gurney. Pagano giving him all he can handle. 55-47. Frank's going to step in and foul because now Sock's got to get the basketball back. They can't let them play keep away and run that clock down.
But, you know, just like Hughesville didn't want to put Johnny Gordon at the line, Loyalsock doesn't want to put Gurney at the line.
Johnny Gordon.
Johnny Gordon. God, where'd that come from? Ellison Love. I'll tell you, they're both great players. You got to give me credit for that.
You were thinking about the comparison. Babe, that was 17 years ago.
That came out of my memory bank somewhere. My computer screwed up. Had a glitch.
Okay, here comes Gurney for a 10-point lead. Wow, unbelievable. 10-point lead, Hughesville, and now Sock's got to come down and score right away. Pagano, deep 3. With Biddle out of there, but here's the guy that continues to follow his shot. Ellison Love scores, cuts it to 8. CI calls a timeout with 1:24 left. We'll take the full minute for Subway. Eat fresh at Subway. We'll be right back.
Smiles for the people of Williamsport, Lock Haven, Wellsboro, Spring Mills, and Berwick. Lynn Orthodontics is Dr. Heister Lynn, a board-certified orthodontist. Dr. Lynn is also certified in Invisalign. He offers free consultations, in-house financing, and low monthly payment plans. And of course, Lynn Orthodontics accepts all insurances. We'll give you a smile to be proud of. Call Lynn Orthodontics to schedule a free consultation.
At Price Optical, we set our sights on your vision. Our focus is on providing complete quality eye care. Whether your sport is football, basketball, or baseball, stop by Price Optical for all your sports eyewear needs. Sports eyewear is a durable solution for keeping your kids' eyes safe and protected. We also have a large selection of everyday kids' frames. At Price Optical, our selection is great and our service is better. After all, quality is always the best deal. Price Optical, for the finest in eyewear.
Minute 24 left in this ball game. Gurney on the inbound is going to be fouled.
All right,
and they'll come back down here and shoot an 8-point ball game.
You ready for this? Gurney is 14 of 15 at the foul line tonight. You don't want to put Gurney on the foul line. Maybe the law of averages is the only thing you got going for you right now, but he's been deadly.
Well, it's just like Love on the other end, but then Love missed a couple of tough shots. Let's double-check Love when he was there in the clutch in the ball game. Love's got 14, but at the free throw line. Gurney's 15 out of 16. And, boy, taken tough for the Loyalsock crowd here at home tonight, the way this game is played out. Love missed 2 at the line. He was 3 for 5. And now 10-point lead again, 59-49. Ellison Love, the 3. Gurney, rebound. They're going to reach in and foul him as Kenny or Love will pick up the foul. Without Isaac Biddle, things change in this game. And then when the last time you needed somebody to lose the cool, you've got the double technical and then the free throws. And a tough call against Sock, but boy, I'll tell you, Gurney got to the line, and he just has been perfect. And they off the miss. Gurney, the rebound, they put him there again with 1:02 left in this game. In a game that Loyalsock appeared to be on their way.
Well, I thought Loyalsock had this in their hip pocket and had this game put away. I've got to actually see this game over again to see what happened. Gurney 16 of 17 at the foul line, and you got a 10-point lead right now with 1:02 to go, and I don't know what Loyalsock is going to be able to do as long as Gurney is putting on
somebody's going to look at this game and say, and take a look at this score and not have a clue about what happened, about a tale of a couple of different games within one. Only 10 points by Hughesville in the first half, dominated by Biddle, 19-10. Love the other way, forces it up. Off the follow, Holmes a rebound. Jordan Holmes gets fouled and hits the deck. Jordan Holmes clearly 5 fouls against Ellison Love. Jordan Holmes was one of the differences in this game. Came up big, had 7 points in the fourth period. Another big bucket he hit in OT, and then Brian Gurney wanted the ball. Taggart hit a big play. And then the unfortunate situation where the double OT goes against Sock, and it put Gurney there, and he's been nothing but perfect, and he's taken the air out of this gym. And now Holmes, 62-49.
And, people are going to look at this final score tomorrow and say, wow, and have no idea.
That's what we just said.
What happened in this ball game. I mean, I agree. I know you just said it. I'm just saying that, going to look at this, and it's going to be a stunner.
Yep, you're right. Overtime, 63-49. Holmes coming up big late. He's got 13 points, and one of our stars of this game. Pagana. Artis. Bogacek against Pardo is going to step back for 3. Won't go. Gurney, rebound. Kenny on the bump. Gurney comes down here and shoots. Mike Kenny, got to say, Mike Kenny came up big in a number of cases when they needed a guy to play tough inside. Mike Kenny hit a 3 from downtown, also had some big follow shots and rebounds and a couple of blocked shots. So Kenny played tough inside tonight.
But I'll tell you what, Loyalsock self-destructed here in this overtime and at the end of the ball game.
Sock, as Hughesville struggled as a team, Loyalsock struggled outside of Biddle and Love. Kenny played a tough game, but they had some other guys that didn't give him a lot of offense in this ball game tonight.
Well, I'll tell you what, Gurney's approaching 20 points at the foul line.
Gurney in this game is 19 out of 20. He's got 29 points in the game. He's got 30 points in the game. That's pretty amazing, considering the way this game was going. Off the miss by Pagana. Hughesville's going to come down and win this game 65-49. I've never seen a game end like this, go against a home team like this when momentum clearly changed. But you got to hand it to the Hughesville Spartans, the character of not giving up when they were clearly beaten in this game, and they remain undefeated and number 5 in the state of Pennsylvania. They go to 12-0 as their student body comes out. An amazing game in which Loyalsock had them for the 3 periods, and something changed in that fourth quarter, and they somehow got themselves on track and came back. And an amazing ending. I mean, we've done a lot of overtime games, none like this.
I don't know if we've done a game like this. You see teams come back that are better than their opponent, but not 2 teams that are equal like this. Just a tremendous ending for the Hughesville Spartans and for the Loyalsock Lancers. They got to be in the locker room right now just saying, what happened?
Crazy game, 65-49. Final score of this game. Can you imagine the rematch between these teams?
Wow.
Because you had Biddle, who fouled out, was dominant early in the game, did it all. But Hughesville stuck around long enough. They were playing an awful game, couldn't shoot. But they hung around and hung around. And they, times you felt they were on the verge of getting blown out. I really did think that Hughesville was on the verge of getting blown out. They didn't have Hanford inside. They answered to Biddle. And Love made some big plays. But then the momentum changed in that fourth quarter.
Well, and it gives me a chance to bail me out from the pregame show when I said that Hughesville lost all 3 games last year during the regular season and, of course, in the district championship game. I was wrong. Hughesville won here at Loyalsock last year. They win again here this year. Now they go back to Hughesville. We'll see what goes on there.
And that's where Sock won last year. And then they beat him in the district title. We've not seen the end of this story, I'll tell you this. This is only chapter 1 of maybe a 3-parter. And we know the next chapter is coming on February 13th, and cable sports will be there with a Rennie Rhode Armour All-State Insurance Game of the Week. An amazing game. We'll be back to talk to our Lodge stars of the ball game tonight at the end of regulation and into overtime. And we'll be back with the Fairfield Auto Group post-game show. Lodge star of the game coming up next. Randy, a lot of years in this business, but really your business and getting people covered comes down to great relationships with all your clients.
That's true, Gary. We've built from 0 accounts up to around 14,000 over 30 years. And after 4 or 5 years, almost 90% of our business comes from referrals, family and friends of customers that we already have. I think that says a lot about the agency.
And you are the largest agency in this entire area, one of the largest all-state agencies in the entire country.
We're probably in the top 10 with Allstate in the country out of almost 16,000 agents. And I know in this area we are definitely the largest, and I know in the state of Pennsylvania I'm the largest Allstate agency.
This year you're having some record months here, and so many people are making the switch. Let's talk about it. Is that about multiple discounts, but also having an insurance company that people really trust in Allstate?
This is true. Allstate, I said from the very beginning I would never associate with a company that I knew wouldn't take care of people, and that's what we're all about. When people do have a claim and a problem, we need to be there for them. That's what they want from us.
And one thing they do want is service whenever they need it. And they're going to call you at any time of the day. They've called you Christmas morning, and you're there for them, right?
That's true. We keep the largest or the greatest amount of hours in the area. We're open Monday through Thursday from 8:30 in the morning till 8 at night. We have Friday till 6, and Saturday we're open from 9 to 1. We also have 24-hour-a-day live customer service. We're at midnight, you can call and get the status on a bill or a claim, and this is important to people in today's world, that we're here no matter what time it is or when it is.
When you talk about success, Fairfield Auto Group has had it, the cars, the service, but you better talk body shop, Rick Wigley. Well, I tell you, the best body shop in Central PA.
That's the whole idea, Gary, is to take a car that's been hit or damaged and make it look like new and make it look like it's not ever been touched, and that's what we do at the body shop.
I'll tell you, we've seen the amazing before and after shots. What about the car behind us right here?
Actually, this car had almost $20,000 worth of damage, and I defy anybody to look at it and say it's even been hit or painted. It looks brand new.
It's incredible. I've seen them, the before and after, and they look like they've never been been dented before.
That's the whole idea, so you can't tell it's been hit.
Remember, the body shop is right behind Fairfield Hyundai East 3rd Golden Strip in Williamsport, covering the entire Fairfield Auto Group. Rick, congratulations on 23 great years.
Thanks, Gary. Congratulations to you and Cable Sports.
Hey, thanks again. Fairfield for fair deals.
Creating smiles for the people of Williamsport, Lock Haven, Wellsboro, Spring Mills, and Berwick. Lynn Orthodontics is Dr. Heister Lynn, a board-certified orthodontist. Dr. Lynn is also certified in Invisalign. He offers free consultations, in-house financing, and low monthly payment plans. And of course, Lynn Orthodontics accepts all insurances. We'll give you a smile to be proud of. Call Lynn Orthodontics to schedule a free consultation.
At Price Optical, we set our sights on your vision. Our focus is on providing complete quality eye care. Whether your sport is football, basketball, or baseball, stop by Price Optical for all your sports eyewear needs. Sports eyewear is a durable solution for keeping your kids' eyes safe and protected. We also have a large selection of everyday kids' frames. At Price Optical, our selection is great and our service is better. After all, quality is always the best deal. Price Optical for the finest in eyewear.
Welcome to the world of River Valley Transit. Today we're going to tour this entire region that River Valley serves. Your name, sir?
Ron Drury.
And today the Carl Stutz Trolley. Where do you go with all the passengers?
We take a historic view of Williamsport, Pennsylvania.
Sounds great. Let's check it out. From the Peter Hertig Transportation Museum, featuring the new Pullman car, or the Hiawatha and Susquehanna State Park, River Valley covers the region. River Valley Transit with more than 1 million riders every year, dedicated to getting you there. Rainbow Carpet, your flooring headquarters for over 20 years in Central PA, has you covered for all the new flooring designs. The Masser family will help you every step of the way with those new creative ideas. From carpeting, ceramic tile, laminate, vinyl, hardwoods, including exotic hardwoods like bamboo and Brazilian cherry. And their carpet and cleaning service and water and fire restoration is second to none. For all your flooring needs, see Tony, Mary, Anthony, and John, the Masser family at Rainbow Carpet. We're back, Fairfield Auto Group post-game show. What a game. We've done a lot of games over a lot of years. I've never seen a game change complexions like that. And you look at the score in overtime, 65-49, and you're going to think, what happened? But it was about 4 games in one game. 19-10, Hughesville led at halftime, or we should say Loyalsock led at halftime, 19-10. It was 11-6 after 1. Holding Hughesville to 6 points, 19-10 at the half, and Isaac Biddle was the dominant player in the ball game. And other than that, a lot of guys were not scoring in both sides. Hughesville was very cold. Sock was playing outstanding basketball and out-hustling them. In that third period, Hughesville tried to get back in the game, got within, I believe, 6. But the turn for home, a couple of times, Sock built 13-point leads, and then it was 34-21. Then things changed in the fourth quarter thanks to Brian Gurney, Jordan Holmes coming off the bench and exploding in that third period. Holmes, I think, had 7 points in the fourth period, we should say. 34-21 as we got into that final 8 minutes. They went on a 20-6 tear, and they take the lead. Let's go back to the River Valley Transit big play. This is when the whole mood and the change of the game, as Hughesville comes down in a flurry. You're going to see it should be Holmes hitting a 3 to cut it to 40-37, and he does here. Now you've got a 3-point game. They had not been that close. You're going to see another flurry as they come down, a couple of other steals, and Mike will get it all ready and see the rest of that play. Because Holmes comes down, he'll score 2 more to cut it to 2. And then after another steal, Greg Taggart. Mike, if we have it, let's take another look here as Hughesville comes back. This is when the entire momentum changed in the ball game. Look at this move here. Great feed. They got it that time down to Pardo, who hit for 2. It was the Holmes feed. And then they come right back down a moment later. Taggart for the lead off a home steal and feed, and 41-40. However, then Ellison Love responds to the other end, three-point play, and it looked like Sock built a three-point lead. It looked like they would still build momentum and maybe win the game. But it was tied 47-all in regulation. Gurney, a driving shot with 2.2 seconds, tied the ball game. We're going to overtime, and somehow Hughesville, they looked to be soundly beaten, did not play well tonight, did not shoot well. They clawed their way back, and they go to OT. And then everything changed in this game because Biddle had just fouled out. They're playing without Isaac Biddle, who was the big force in the game.
Well, but the big turning point in the ball game, and you pointed out the shots, and they got some good shots at the end. There was defense. Jordan Holmes came off the bench, and he sparked the team defensively. He was on the ground diving for balls. Hughesville started to hustle. They were like deers in the headlight for most of the ball game. Just Loyalsock just had them out of the game. And then all of a sudden, Holmes comes into the ball game and sparks them defensively. They get that defense going, get turnovers, and all of a sudden, you look up at the scoreboard. It's a 6-point game. It's a 3-point game, and the momentum shifts. And all of a sudden, the Hughesville Spartans are the Hughesville Spartans. And the Loyalsock Lancers, who for 9/10 of the ball game dominated the game, controlled the tempo, controlled every aspect of the game. There's one of the turnovers there by Holmes.
That's the lead right there.
There's the lead.
41-40, their first lead. Loyalsock's going to come back down, and then Ellison Love is going to score and then get fouled, hit a three-point play. They ended up getting back to about a three-point lead, and it seesawed, and then Gurney hits a driving layup to tie it 47-all, 2.2 seconds. We go to OT. It's a whole new game. Unfortunately for the Loyalsock Lancers, a double technical foul is committed in that overtime period. That is after Hughesville had taken the lead, momentum on Holmes and Gurney making big plays, and then you start putting Brian Gurney at the line. You put Gurney there for it looked like 100 foul shots. He finishes 20, let's double check. Gurney at the free throw line in this ball game tonight, 20 out of 21. In overtime, he was 14 out of 14 at the line. He shoots 85% of the year. He finishes the game with 30 points on 10 rebounds, 3 steals, in a game that earlier it looked like Hughesville would have trouble getting anybody in double figures in this game. That's the tale of 2 different games here tonight. Biddle, who left the game, fouled out late in the fourth period, and boy, without him in there, it was tough. 17 points, 16 rebounds, 3 block shots, a couple of assists. He was a real force in the game. Ellison Love, with some gutsy play, had 14 points. But the other star of the game, you've got Gurney, but you've got to have Holmes there, too, with him. 13 points, 7 in the fourth period, 6 more in overtime. And they just hustled their way back. And then that crazy, fluky, double technical when Hughesville gained momentum. And then they just put them away at the line, and there was just no coming back for Loyalsock at that point.
No, there wasn't any coming back. And we got to give credit to one more person, too. And a lot of people didn't see this, and you may not have seen it on camera. But at the end of the third quarter, Nick Tagliaferri went ballistic on his team during the break. And I mean,
they're down 34-21.
They're down 34-21. They are playing horribly, and Nick Tagliaferri literally goes ballistic. And I have never seen a team respond to a coach like this Hughesville team responds to Nick Tagliaferri. When he talks, they listen. And he did some big talking, and they did some big listening, and that's one of the keys also. But big win for Nick Tagliaferri. And for Ronnie Ensinger, you got to feel bad for him. I mean, he had the game under control, had it put away, but just didn't finish.
Hughesville, in the end, they somehow pulled together. They show the character they showed in the Lewisburg game. Did play particularly well in the game. And again tonight, they were struggling. They go to the fourth quarter. They're down 34-21, and they get on a roll. A 20-6 run. They grabbed their first lead of the night. They ended up getting it tied. Sox still looked like they might win the game. And Gurney, a driving shot to tie with 2.2 seconds. They go OT, and then it's a tale of 2 games in overtime. They win it going away. 65-49 as Loyalsock scored but 2 in overtime. An amazing game, one like we've never seen, especially in an overtime game, in a game that changed so completely in just a short few minutes and a short few plays. Hughesville, still number 5 in the state of Pennsylvania. They go to 12-0. Sock drops to 10-1. This is only chapter 2 of this great book between Loyalsock and Hughesville. Stay tuned. February 13th at Hughesville is going to be another big packed house. Tough crowd, tough place to get into that night because of the small gym, and it will have it here on Cable Sports. Watching Wednesday night at 7, Thursday at 7 here on Comcast 70. We'll be back with more of the Fairfield post-game show and our Lodge Star of the Game coming up.
Bye, Daddy.
Wow, nice new BMW.
Thanks, but it's not new.
Not new.
No, it's pre-owned.
Look, there's a reason why you sent Jenny to the Sparrows, but honor, that begins at home.
Looks like new, performs like new. And with a warranty for up to 6 years or 100,000 miles, it's hard to believe it's pre-owned.
It's pre-owned. Sparrow's honor.
You have no honor.
Fairfield BMW, the Fairfield exit off I-180 Montoursville.
The hot place to be before and after the big game. The Lodge, just off the Golden Strip for great food and great fun. Whether it be Friday night happy hour, Monday night football, or a night for dinner with family and friends. And check out the all-new outdoor patio, featuring the area's best baby back ribs, great steaks, their famous mile-high nachos, juicy burgers, mouth-watering wraps and pasta, and save room for dessert. And check out the special banquet area, behind sheets in the O'Connell Lodge on the Golden Strip, The Lodge.
Local people, local pride. That's what Montour Home Comfort Services has been about for over 80 years now. Trained technicians with years and years of experience give you 24-hour emergency service and peace of mind. Special programs like the Comfort Club and price protection save you money over the course of your heating season. Call 1-888-MONTOUR today. That's 1-888-MONTOUR. Montour Home Comfort Services. The name you know, the company you trust.
Ode to the Subway $5 footlong. For a meal both your appetite and your wallet can passionately embrace. Dig into an entire foot of fantabulous flavor for a freakishly low $5. That's 41.7 cents a delicious inch. So high five Abe Lincoln and liquidate your hunger with the massively meaty sub. Any regular footlong, just $5 each. Only at Subway restaurants. Subway, eat fresh.
This year, you're invited to celebrate life's special moments with Disney. Birthdays, anniversaries, reunions, promising new beginnings, and so much more. So join Disney Parks, where the only thing to decide is, what will you celebrate?
Celebrate you. January is Disney month at AAA Travel. AAA members receive exclusive member benefits and special savings. Call your local AAA office today. AAA Travel, the most trusted name in travel.
When it comes to great food, great fun, great sports, you've got to make it to Rival Sports Bar and Grill on River Avenue, known for their famous California wood-fired pizza.
I love the pizza. I love the wings. I love the drink specials. Come to Rivals. It's absolutely the best.
Plus, Monday night is Mexican night. Wednesday night is their famous Wings night. Thursday, Italian night, featuring karaoke starting at 9. And Friday night, the Big Fish Fry. Rivals, River Avenue. We're back, Fairfield postgame show. Overtime again for Hughesville. They win it going away 65-49. I want to thank some of the sponsors. Dolly's Diner out there in East 3rd, Golden Strip, right behind Rita's. Well, I tell you, 7 days a week, breakfast all day, great specials, 5 a.m. to 3 every day. Great food, great home-style food. You're going to love it at Dolly's. And, of course, our friends at Dairy Queen and Orange Julius in the Lycoming Mall. You're out there shopping, get down to DQ. They've got all the blizzards and Sundays and more. And those great Orange Juliuses, they've been there for years. Lycoming Mall for DQ and OJ. 65-49, Brian Gurney's here, Bryce Pardo is here. Bryce had 8 solid points down there in the middle and a big assist that cut it to a 1-point game from Jordan Holmes, who we wanted to make one of our stars of the game. Jordan, I guess Jordan is not a TV guy, Brian Gurney, is he?
I guess not, because he must have ducked out pretty quick. I'm sorry about that.
Boy, what a game. I mean, it was 34-21. Going at the end of the third quarter, you go to the fourth period, you guys had only scored 10 points in the first half, and it was a crazy ball game. And then with Holmes coming in, you guys explode, start getting into your game, you start taking it to the hole, and next thing you know, you outscore this club at 1 point, 20-6 to take a 1-point lead when Taggart hit that little floater in the lane. Before that, Pardo had hit 2 on a Holmes feed, and before that, Holmes hit a deep 3 when it was 40-34. Quite a comeback.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, Jordan's great at that, just sparking us, when we do it, getting the run started, forcing some turnovers, and then we just start, getting the pace going, getting more of our style, and we always make some plays.
Bryce, inside, you of course had a lot of pressure on you. You're going to have to handle Biddle. I noticed you guys did a little matchup, little doubling on him, trying to help out inside when you're playing a man, but trying to sag on him a bit to try to get some help. But he was on fire early.
Yeah, he's a tough matchup for us. We were just trying to take away what he likes to go to and keep him off the boards, and we did that with some double teams, tried to force him to make some outside shots.
Really helped when he fouled out of the game. That really changed the complexion of the game at the tail end big.
Well, I'll start off with Brian Gurney. Brian, at halftime, at the end of the third quarter, Coach went ballistic on you guys down there at the bench, and I've had the experience of working with these guys and Coach, and I know that you guys respect Coach and you listen to Coach. What did he have to say at the end of that third quarter? I could only see the body action. I couldn't hear the words.
He asked us kindly to play better, of course. No, it's just, we were getting beat to loose balls and on rebounds. We weren't finishing layups and just easy things like catching the ball and not blocking out, and we, took care of those things and were able to get a win.
Brian, senior leadership is a key. I mean, in any team situation, and I thought the seniors really stepped up here tonight and set a pace. Probably about halfway through the fourth quarter that made a difference. Well, did something snap in your head where all of a sudden you looked at the scoreboard and you said to yourself, "Hey, we're getting killed here. This is enough."
We just started, playing our game. As Jordan gave us a spark, we started picking the pace up, playing better defense, getting rebounds, getting back to our style of play, and just all kind of fell into place at the end there.
But you couldn't do that.
A little crazy at the end of the game, and then overtime.
It did.
Yeah.
But you couldn't do that earlier in the game, Bryce. You tried to do that early in the game. It didn't happen, but it happened later in the game. And that's what I thought was most surprising. That all of a sudden you threw the switch and then you started to play.
Yeah, our defense was pretty solid for the first 3 quarters, but we just weren't converting on offense. We had to make the easy plays and start being more aggressive and make the baskets when we had opportunities.
All right, you ready for the big question? What did Coach have to say in the locker room after the game? We were locked out. Nobody was allowed in. What did he have to say?
He was happy. He was happy with the win, but he was more happy with how we responded to the challenge and stepped up there at the end and played our game right there.
How do you guys feel after that game? As the game transpired, Gary said it during the broadcast. I don't know if we have ever seen a game do a turnaround like that, like happened here tonight. How did you guys feel when the game was over?
It's definitely a big win. Anytime you get to play a team of that caliber, it's recognized on the state level like that. It's a big win in the conference, but you can't get too wrapped up in it because we got a game Thursday. It's the regular season. We'll have the games that matter come in March.
Good job, guys. Great game tonight.
65-49. Brian Gurney, who was I forget at halftime what you had at halftime of the game. Maybe 5-6 points or something like that. You end up scoring 30. You hit 20 out of 21 free throws, and I kept saying, if they're a guy they don't want at the line is Gurney, who hits at 85%. You help your percentage here tonight, end up with 30 points, and you guys win it going away. The momentum, the switch in the momentum, the double technical, got you to the line, and then when you start putting it away, things just changed, and you win it going away. Big win, but, the rematch ought to be fun when Sock goes to your place on Valentine's weekend.
Yeah, that'll definitely be a good game, I'm sure. Everybody will be up for that. We'll have the crowds down. It'll be a good atmosphere.
Guys, congratulations. What a game. 65-49, and that was in overtime again. Hughesville finds all that character. They dig down deep. They played a lot of games all summer, and they never seem to get flustered, even though they're not playing well, and they turned it on and then really played well at the end and win it going away as they go to 12-0 and number 5 in Pennsylvania. We'll take another time out. We'll be back one more time from Loyalsock. Don't go away.
Dad!
Hey, sweetheart. Good to meet you, Tim.
Likewise, sir.
Beautiful new BMW.
Beautiful, yes, but not new.
Son, I know a new car when I see one.
Yeah, but it's pre-owned.
Right. And you'll get the Master's Suite tonight, Tim.
Looks like new, performs like new. And with a warranty for up to 6 years or 100,000 miles, it's hard to believe it's pre-owned.
Fairfield BMW, the Fairfield exit off I-180 Montoursville.
You know, I made the switch. You should make the switch, too, when it comes to insurance. Rennie Road Armel Agency for Allstate here in Westminster Drive. Rennie, congratulations on 30-plus great years.
Thanks, Gary. We can meet everybody's insurance needs from auto, home, life to commercial. We have very, very great prices and a great discount package available right now.
Absolutely. Great discounts now. Rennie, what is that number? Best way to call you?
921 Westminster Drive at 326-6645.
The good hands people, Rennie Road Armel Agency. Wouldn't it be great to cruise the islands right now in a beautiful new Royal Caribbean cruise ship? Enjoy delicious food, exciting entertainment, and casinos and much more while cruising to destinations such as Mexico, Bermuda, the Caribbean, Europe, and Alaska. Royal Caribbean cruises are more affordable than you may think, and with cruising, all your essentials are included, like lodging and meals. But you better book right now. That's right, for the best rate, call AAA today or check them at AAA.com for the cruise of a lifetime.
Hi, everybody. I'm Babe Mayer. Today, sports participation requires quickness, agility, core strength, and explosive power. At the Mayer Sport Training Center, athletes develop these and many more physical skills necessary to improve sports performance and reduce sports injuries. Interested in improving quickness, agility, core strength, and explosive power? Contact me, Babe Mayer, at 322-3910. The Mayer Sport Training Center, located in Ragnar's Racquetball and Fitness Center. Call 322-3910.
Rainbow Carpet, your flooring headquarters for over 20 years in Central PA, has you covered for all the new flooring designs. The Masser family will help you every step of the way with those new creative ideas, from carpeting, ceramic tile, laminate, vinyl, hardwoods, including exotic hardwoods like bamboo and Brazilian cherry. And their carpet and cleaning service and water and fire restoration is second to none. For all your flooring needs, see Tony, Mary, Anthony, and John, the Masser family at Rainbow Carpet. For the finest detail and handcrafted jewelry, there is one name to know. Blair Brothers Goldsmiths, Oaks Plaza, East 3rd, Golden Strip in Williamsport. Let them make you an original. And remember, they are your diamond headquarters. Absolutely the best prices, bar none, on diamonds anywhere in Central PA. And of course, the finest gemstones in the world today, from sapphires to tanzanite. Now is the time to let them make you an original. Blair Brothers Goldsmiths, your diamond headquarters, Golden Strip.
102.7 KISS FM, Central PA's home of big hits. 102.7 KISS FM with Kelly Clarkson, Nickelback, John Mayer. 102.7 KISS FM with Christina Aguilera, Bon Jovi, Rob Thomas. 102.7 KISS FM, Central PA's home for big fun weekday mornings on the Chrisman Morning Show with Gary, Gail, and Rod the Boy. It's Central PA's most listened to radio station. 102.7 KISS FM.
Well, the folks are going to want to watch this game. As you're watching this Wednesday at 7, replayed again Thursday at 7 here on Comcast 70. Gary Chrisman and Babe Mayer. We've done a lot of games over a lot of years. I've never seen one change like this on a hat. On a dime, Hughesville got their momentum. They clawed their way back and beat a Loyalsock team that appeared to be ready to blow them out of the game. And they end up winning it 65-49. Sock crowd was stunned, and it changed. And then you get Gurney to the line a bunch of times. Biddle was already out of the ball game. Biddle played a heck of a game. So did Love in this game. But it was a tale of a couple different games, but a huge win for Hughesville. But Sock will have something to say about this the next time out. And, of course, Hughesville playing with that Hanford. Pardo held his own down there, but, boy, Biddle was a force early in the game, and 65-49. What a win, but we'll see. We've got a long season to go. We've had 3 great games already, and we go to Jersey Shore for the Shamokin Jersey Shore game Friday night with a replay Sunday at 10, Monday at 7.
Well, I'll tell you what, I'm sitting here as you're talking, and I'm still trying to put this game together and trying to figure out how Hughesville won this game by 16 points when they only scored 10 points in the first half of the ball game, 55 points in the second half.
They only had 21 after 3.
That's right. They only had 21 after 3.
So do the math.
And I'm looking at the scoreboard up here, and I'm saying to myself, wow, I have to watch this game tomorrow night and Thursday night to see what happened. Great game, Gary.
Yeah, absolutely. Big finish, and boy, they caught fire, and then you can't give Gurney just free throws all night because he made it a clinic. He ends up with 30 points. Jordan Holmes, though, the co-star of this game for the Lodge Star of the game tonight. Holmes came in. He was the spark plug. He ignited them in that fourth quarter when they had that frantic comeback, and ends up with 7 that quarter, 6 more in OT, and 13 points in the ball game. What a game. Well, that does it for our entire crew. And for Babe Mayer, I'm Gary Crispin saying so long for the Rennie Road Armor Allstate Insurance Game of the Week. OT again. Tonight it was Hughesville's turn. They've won it 65-49 over the Loyalsock Lancers. We'll see you at Jersey Shore later this weekend. Burke running way outside by Biddle. He's going to take it up himself. Hook, and it goes! What a bucket by Thomas Burke! Boy, Hoover to the hoop. Shoots and hits. Big bucket, Hoover. Boy, start, stop. Great big drive. Hope they get fouled into the line or extend the lead. Pagana. Found the seam. Baseline drive. Banks and hits. Big bucket. Reason Davis.